Okay. Okay. I've yet to see this particular stream popping up for me. Come on. Did YouTube eat it? YouTube may have eaten it. Hold on. Home. Okay. Okay. Wait. I think I have it. Okay. There we go. Showing up on the homepage. Let's one. Please. Computer. Okay.
I am
Whoa.
here. Now get it off this. It disturbs me.
Wait, is it? Oh shit. Sound is not. 1 second. We'll open the PC settings. Faster, please, I beg of you. Any day now. In this century. In this millennium. In this existence. Oh, right, it was connected to the other headset, that's why. Hurry it up. Okay. Dear God. Find the other device's computer. There they are. Give me the one I actually need now. Every single one but it. There we go. Connect. That was annoying. Okay. Now we can test sound. Okay. Yop for me. Caitlin, please yop for me.
Yup. Yeah. Just start, motherfucker.
Okay. Yop's confirmed. Okay. And then link to. Oh boy, a new PC would be nice. Be nice. Link 3. Turn off my light in my living space. Caitlin, or as
Yes.
you are currently known, Groggy Caitlin.
I am fucking groggy, bitch. That was a good fucking nap. I woke
It
up
sounds
wondering
like
where
it.
the fuck I was, what year I was in.
That will only heighten over the next 2 to 3 hours. Well, Caitlin, before we march our little rabbity butts into the final episode, I would like. It's great that you're half asleep for this. No, not half asleep, groggy. It's great that we're going to do it like this. Caitlin, how do you
Yes.
feel about the fact that after 16, well, technically 15 so far, by the end of this 16th episode, there will be no more Sam and Max?
I do find it a little sad. Just
There,
a little.
there will be
They're
no
very
more,
special boys.
no more talking dog man and hyperkinetic rabbity things for us to menace around. That seems about right. Unless they decide to, do more. Of course, they'd have to deal with how this goes. But that's fine. All right. We're not wasting any more time. Tonight, the grand finale. The city that dares not sleep. I was not on the... It's hard to tell sometimes. There. Okay. I think the beginning of this episode is going to hit Caitlin like a truck, and I think the end of this episode is going to hit Caitlin like a truck. Giant Max Rampage enters second week.
Ah, there you are, my friends. I'm so glad you could make it back for our final chapter. It has been 1 week since the tragic turn of events that transformed Max from irrepressible scam to rampaging behemoth. Even now, he cuts a swath of destruction through the Upper West Side, releasing
but we didn't need that side
that feed off the psychic energy of Dream. You might think that this is yet another predictable story of a giant monster attacking Manhattan. But you'd be dead wrong, my friends. This is a mystery story, a tale of treachery and deceit. Watch carefully, my friends, because before our story is complete, one of the characters you see before you will betray Sam. Who is it? That remains to be revealed. I'll join
There's
you
never been a model for Sam and Mac until that portrait.
Final guess. But for now, you have more pressing concerns. The great Max Beast, his hour come round at last, slouches towards Brooklyn to be born.
Shit, where'd I put my phone? That's a good thing to remember before, it potentially gets shut off tomorrow. Oh, there it is. That's good. He's still got that walk, though. That stroll. I mean, I hate to say it, but isn't this kind of what he always wanted?
Reports coming in from downtown. Oh no! The entire neighborhood of Tribeca has fallen asleep.
Those fools! Why did they insist on running that independent film festival?
The creature is destroying the city, and the longer we wait, the more powerful he becomes. As acting president, I'm forced to launch the final imperative.
No, wait. There's still some of Max in there. I know it. There's got to be another way.
We've tried everything, sir.
Not quite everything. If you could somehow get a team of highly trained experts inside Max, they might be able to reach his brain and reverse the transformation.
But the Maimtrons have already attempted to get through every point of entry. Some of the attempts were too horrible to even think about.
Yeah, but they've all been avoiding the mother of all orifices, Max's mouth.
Oh, okay.
Enter through the mouth.
Good model.
Suicide.
I guess it's possible. If you could find a way to get him to swallow you whole, there'd be an opening
Featherly!
3 meters wide.
Everybody's here!
That would be impossible, even for a computer.
Max used to eat Stinky's Megachomp brats in one gulp, and those aren't much smaller than 3 meters.
Very well, sir. But I can only give you until 6 a.m. At that point, for the good of America, I'll have to launch the attack.
I'm on the case. Now, where am I gonna find a team of highly trained experts?
I can't see any.
I mean, at this point, you ain't gonna get highly trained experts. Just talk to the idiots.
Speaking of,
Sam, as the official representative of the theater district, I offer our full support in this time.
to do what? Ad-lib at him? The free range methods full of acting.
Want to join the team and help us save Max?
Unfortunately, I must decline. Union rules, you know. Can't perform inside any theater smaller than 500 seats or any creature larger than 10 stories. And for obvious reasons, I am averse to being eaten.
What are those reasons? I don't find them that obvious, actually.
At your service, Sam.
Hi, Mr. Featherly. Want to join the team and help us save Max?
Unfortunately, I must decline. Union rules, you know. Can't perform inside. And
Okay,
for
yeah. Okay. Hey, cops.
Hello, and welcome to the Creature Obliteration and Punishment Society.
Obliteration and punishment? You've got it all wrong. We're trying to help Max.
We will help
I think
him
you're trying to help
to a
Max.
generous serving of ass whooping.
So if a gibbon had a microchip implanted... Hey, wait a second. What happened to the Crimetron?
She is on an extended weekend getaway with the Bluster Blaster machine.
Oh, really?
Ouch. How's Kurt taking it?
I only want her to be happy is all.
Who needs that Crimetron anyway, am I right?
You shut your mouth. She was an angel designed in California and manufactured in heaven.
What are you guys doing here?
We have pledged our prodigious processing power to devising an algorithm that will save the city, if not the entire universe.
You are welcome.
How long is that gonna take?
Estimating. Buffering. Time to completion 3.5 minutes.
Well, that's convenient. Only 3.5 minutes to come up with a solution to the whole thing?
Yeah.
Oh, God, no. It will take 3.5 minutes to come up with the estimate.
Oh.
Have you guys got any ideas about how I can help Max?
Our breakthrough Destructo-Match technology can calculate the perfect points to place nuclear warheads for maximum destruction with only PG-13 levels of blood and gore.
Max wouldn't
That
want
is
that.
one rabbit who will be multiplying into 1,000 smoldering pieces.
See, everybody's taking a certain route on
We
this.
could disguise the DeSoto. We could use it as a Trojan horse to sneak into Max's body like a virus and take out any mind worms or whatever it is that's causing this whole thing.
Please don't mention Trojan horses, worms, or viruses around us.
Very insensitive,
We
I'm
could
sorry.
disguise the DeSoto. We could use it as...
Wait. It's not,
Please don't mention
it's not that faded, but oh
Come
well.
on, cops. It's not Max's fault he's been turned into a shambling elder god.
That is one elder god who is headed for mandatory retirement.
But
Serious, cops. Superball's gonna blow up my best buddy if I can't stop him.
It looks like your BFF will soon be DOA.
You guys are really getting on my nerves.
And soon Max's nerves will be getting on you. After we blow him up, that is.
thanks.
Let me see. The Upper West Side, Midtown, and the Village are all reporting extensive damage. And uh-oh, insiders say Greg and Fred are headed for a divorce. What about the children? Let me
Oh,
see. The Upper West
Say
Side,
what?
Midtown, and the Village are all reporting. And uh-oh,
Yes.
insiders say Greg and Fred.
yeah, it is the same one.
Will you join the rescue
I said
team,
same
Bosco?
one.
Sorry, Sam. If this is going
Oh.
to work, you're going to need me operating the radio and monitoring equipment from here.
Paperweight and I will be happy to assist, of course.
By the way, you're not dead.
Man up, Paperweight. Sam is going to need someone familiar with creatures of the dark dimension.
That's a good start.
So
but
basically,
gonna
you're
need
getting
5
no one
more
in this
people.
room.
A scuba diver, a veterinarian,
So far, not really.
a psychologist, a dark wizard, and a brain surgeon.
Yeah?
Did somebody call me?
Hey! Oh! Former Queen of Canada, she gets the long list.
Sybil, you've come to help us save Max?
What? Heck no. Seriously, did somebody call me? Harry Molman grabbed my cell phone from me and smashed it.
Oh.
But...
Oh, all right. I'm in. I'll wait by the car.
Looks like you've got your
Count
team
on
set.
her.
Now go out there and get Max to eat you. That sounded better in my head than out loud.
I shook his weird... Oh, I didn't notice the thing that conjoined him until now. I appreciate how it's cutting Caitlin off perfectly with the mic peaking.
Any luck yet, Sam?
My hoo-ha hurts now just imagining a giant pebble coming out. Jesus fucking Christ.
You know what they say. Sometimes the president gotta go presidential on their ass.
How does the lab still have power when most of the city is being destroyed?
I converted everything over to biodiesel in case of emergency. There's a big vat of vegetable oil on the roof.
Are we safe here in the lab, Mama Bosco?
No.
Max has been leaving this part of town alone mostly. We're safe as long as we stay awake.
You should avoid any long, repetitive, and unnecessary conversations.
Well...
It's just like when I was first starting out as a sorcerer. There was another student at the boarding school, seemed to think everything was all about him, and then one day I was telling him, I said...
Paperweight.
Yes,
Shut
shutting
the
up.
fuck up. Really look at the place in which he's conjoined. Really look at that connecting tissue there. Just appreciate it.
Very well done.
Those flaming Max head things don't seem to be getting into the lab.
For the time being, anyway. I'm playing a recording on a super ultrasonic frequency that keeps them away.
What recording is it?
I can see you!
Oh, that'll do it.
I wondered why I was subconsciously being driven into a murderous rage. So why were you warning us not to take a nap or read political blogs again?
Because of the spores, you see. Creatures, such as the one your ex-partner turned into, churn them out like vegans from a liberal arts college.
Oh!
They are linked to the host, and they feed off the psychic energy of the city's nightmares.
It's all very gross, but perfectly natural for an elder god. You should have seen me during my awkward phase. I was putting out so many spores, it's a miracle I didn't go blind.
Oh. Implications.
Why are you still working on that destabilizer, Mama Bosco? You got your body back.
I'm still trying to find a way to get Dr. Norrington back to his own dimension.
Yog Sagoth is my lord and master always, but I think we could use some time apart.
So far, I've only been able to manage quick jumps of around 15 seconds or so.
Sounds neat. I want to watch.
Okay. Off he goes. Oh, well.
See anything familiar?
Just the usual screaming void past the brink of infinity. We'll have to try again later.
Oh.
I want to see
Hi,
you
bud.
use that dimensional destabilizer again.
I mean, I kind of don't. The dialogue is just still lit up.
There
So.
hasn't done us any good so far.
Perhaps if we were to hold on to something.
Ah, very well.
Oh.
Let's try it again.
I have no idea how this helps. I'm sure it'll come up later.
See anything familiar?
Just the usual screaming void past the brink of infinity. We'll have to try
Hi,
again later.
bye. He's a good boy.
There's got to be some way to turn Max back to quote-unquote normal.
Don't worry about that, Sam. Just concentrate on getting Max to eat you. With Sybil and Dr. Norrington's help, you boys will be back to stopping crimes and wasting my time before you know it.
Yes, brain surgery on a creature as large as this has almost a 0.72% chance of success.
Thanks.
I never thought it would be this hard to get Max to eat something.
He's probably still full after eating the Bronx last night. He's bound to come looking on our street any second now.
Just get out there and try to look tender and succulent.
Not an issue.
Very well. Keep me updated. Yes, sir.
Well.
How bad's the damage, Super Bowl?
As damage goes, it's rather spectacular, sir. The ex-president is the most horrible and destructive creature ever
Hey,
in
hey,
New York. Not
his term isn't over.
From Long Island. We've had to quarantine the entire
He's still
island.
president as far as I'm concerned.
So you're saying it's just us, alone against some colorful street gangs and a sewer system full of bloodthirsty chuds, unless we can escape from New York?
Actually, the Chuds have been deployed to secure the perimeter, sir. A little tolerance and appreciation would be nice.
Awfully convenient that you're next in line for the presidency, right as Max gets turned
Yeah,
into
what's
a
up with
giant
that?
monster.
Yes, sir. Convenient. And terrible.
Gotcha.
What was that you were talking about? The final imperative?
A full nuclear strike against former President Max.
Where would you get the equipment for
Still
that?
not former.
Each of the Maintrons has been fitted with a nuclear warhead. And
I didn't see an impeachment.
upgrade so that their song references are slightly less dated. Also, they can fly now.
Oh.
A nuclear strike would wipe out all of New York, not to mention kill my formerly little buddy.
Acceptable losses. It's all part of contingency plan 2, devised when Max became president.
Oh.
Acceptable? How can you say... Wait, contingency plan 2?
Statistical analysis indicated that Max becoming a gargantuan hellbeast was the second most likely outcome.
Oh.
What was the most likely outcome?
Imagine a scenario involving the worst aspects of the Norse legend of Ragnarok, the Book of Revelations, and Weekend at Bernie's.
Oh.
The real tragedy of Max turning into a giant monster is that this attack is exactly the kind of thing he would love to watch.
Yeah, exactly.
That destabilizer turned out to be a huge letdown. Still a nice conversation piece, though. Wandering
go in the
around
hole?
Wallman tunnels is no fun without Max.
Aw. It's true. Ugh. Stop.
Today is a good day to die.
Oh, they gave you a body? 7 tons of raw power.
Giant monster attacking the city, am I right, fellas?
Hell yeah!
I'm not one for speeches, but I have prepared a few words. Let's kick that devil bunny's ass. Move out! 1, 2, 3, 4.
Be careful.
Yeah! They really gave him a new body.
Everything checks out here.
Your eyes are getting very, very heavy.
Oh, hi, Sam. With the modifications I've made to the DeSoto, we should be all set to travel through Max. You'll just need to find a way to get it inside him.
So, it's like we're in quadruple entendre territory. Well, I think we all want to know this, right? Caitlin would never forgive me if I didn't start here.
No, please.
So,
No.
looks like you and Lincoln had an eventful honeymoon.
Oh, it was absolutely magical. He took me back home to D.C. to introduce me to his friends, and then one night, as
He
we
still
were
has
out on the
those?
White House lawn, looking at the stars, he just suddenly took me in his...
Thank you!
Sam, are you...
Thank you, Jesus!
Oh, sorry, my brain went into shock.
You're
for a
good
second.
and
To prevent
benevolent
further
and
damage.
kind!
Please, go on.
Not much more to tell, really. 13 months later, and here we are.
13!
Well, I'm glad you...
I guess
took
it
me
needed-
on a
It was a long honeymoon.
Needed more time to fucking congest in there, I guess.
You know, I wanted to thank you and Max for introducing me to Abe, and I know how much
And then
you
breaking us
like
up,
me
and then
guys.
getting us back
So
together.
before I left, I got you both a surprise.
Ooh, gimme! Where is it?
Shut up, not Max. But seriously, Sybil, where is it?
It's in those boxes of stuff I gave you for safekeeping.
Oh. Well, how much for that?
Nice work, Sybil. I didn't know you were into cars.
Oh, you know, after college, I got together with a few of my girlfriends, and I know it's a cliche, but we opened a chop shop.
Suction wheels, antibody-proof paint job, and an exhaust system rich in omega-3. And what's that I smell?
I thought you would appreciate that.
Wiener-scented air fresheners!
Sybil, you're the best. Are those fake Maxes bothering you?
Sleep. Sleep.
Sam, I'm in my 5th trimester here. I couldn't sleep even if I wanted to.
Well, you see, there's a lot of pebbles in there, and they're all swirling around, trying to combine into a living being. Trying to.
I will exit this game.
Are you sure it's safe for you to go on this mission in your condition?
Don't worry, Sam. I've talked to the best OBGYNs and the finest classical sculptors, and they all agree that everything's fine. I'm not due for another 2 weeks at least.
Oh, that's good.
Okay, see you.
Bullshit, that baby coming early.
Know, as soon as you're ready.
She gonna give birth on the battlefield.
What do you mean early? She's in 13 weeks.
She's in 13 months.
Get enough speed.
Sorry, yeah, 13 months.
That's early for a rock baby.
It has. There's a lot of fucking genetic combinations that's happening in there.
Can't travel on that.
Oh.
Looks like the DeSoto is all set for intralagomorph travel. Now we just need a way to get it in Max's mouth.
Oh, I was hoping I could interact with the fire hydrant in case, Sam needed to get one out before we go on the big mission. Ridiculously sized pothole.
Here. He must have broken a water main while he was at it.
Hey! It's our old pal!
A city
and our other
siege.
pal,
Is it, as some would
who's
have
wearing his
believed,
old new clothes.
of an out-of-control hell beast, or something far, far worse?
Hey, watch it! You're blocking the lights!
Oops, sorry, Jurgen. What's new, Beelzebub?
I guess the nipple rings were just his party wear.
Absolutely crucial to my enterprise.
Satan, father of lies, back in charge of hell. Currently pursuing an anti-defamation lawsuit against the creators of this game.
I didn't even know hell had a public relations department.
We sincerely appreciate your feedback. Now go away.
Oh yeah, that's right. You were in hell, weren't you?
From the Great Pesto Flood of 1908 to the premiere of Starlight Express in 1987, New York City is no stranger to tragedy. But this tragedy...
Go Mets, New York rules!
I will cast you into the pit if you walk into frame again.
Well...
Note the lack of tail on the creature, and the tentacles, which are far too busy to be my work.
Shout out to all the Crime Stoppers in the 212.
Clear the scene now if you value your soul.
Sam and Max fans are the best in the world.
Aww.
Mind if I scooch on through and get to that water tower?
I cannot deal with more of these delays.
Chairman of Purgatory.
Sam, the lighting is perfect right now. Be a good boy and wait until we're finished here.
But I'm not a good boy.
It's really important that I get over to that.
Did you know there's a special circle in hell dedicated to people who interrupt me while I'm working?
Point taken. Hello, Jurgen. Satan's got you as his cameraman now?
Sam, please. I'm a German vampire. Filmmaking is in my blood, as is the blood of several German filmmakers.
I don't think that's how that works.
So, Jurgen, need an assistant director or something?
You wouldn't be able to handle it, Sam. Just between you and me, the talent is insufferable.
Damn.
He keeps telling me, make sure you get my good
But I hear he's
side.
really good at suffering.
Satan, he doesn't have a good side.
That's a good point.
Interesting wardrobe you've got going on there, Jurgen.
Figures you would not understand. The goth look is so 3 years ago. 1900 retro is the look for fall in New York City.
Plus, it's a lot cheaper.
Sam, what happened to you to make you so cynical?
So, that bald spot of yours keeps showing up on camera. Can you guys fix that in post?
What? Is it showing? My stylist
Alright,
explicitly
I'm
guaranteed
still
it will be
here.
visible.
I'm just gonna be muted for a minute
Okay.
while I do something.
Gotcha.
Satan keeps waving that microphone around like he's some kind of big shot.
Well, you could argue he
All right,
is.
Jurgen, let's take it from the top.
Hey, Satan, want to join our rescue team for fun-filled escapades inside Max's innards?
Now, what could I possibly have to gain from that?
Well, it'd be a lot of fun.
A lot of
and you could just pop us
artifacting
all
on
right
his
inside with the magic
shadow.
powers and stuff. Besides, it's just a good, noble thing to do.
You're not familiar with my previous work, are you?
I mean, he's not wrong.
Any ideas how we could get Max to eat us?
You keep asking me to help you, Sam. I don't believe you understand. I'm kind of a bad guy.
But that doesn't mean you're a bad guy.
What are you filming here exactly?
It's just a documentary explaining how I had nothing to do with this giant Max attack.
Ah, plausible deniability.
More like protecting my brand. Just look at that psychic lummox. It just sits there eating things. Where's the temptation? Where's the cruel, ironic twist?
Yeah, I mean,
I
yeah.
want to go on record saying sorry Max blew up your toy box.
And that's another thing. Devil's toy box? I've never seen the thing before in my life. It's slander, pure and simple.
Yeah, the story I heard was it got left behind by some elder gods or something.
Exactly. Elder gods. They were already gone by the time I got here. Pinning this on me is nothing but character assassination.
You know what? I can respect that.
Yeah, we're getting a little shine off your horns there. It's throwing off the white balance.
Intolerable. Makeup?
Does he need a white balance? He's red.
Monster attacks in New York would be so much easier without all the cliched German vampire tourists and their video cameras.
Well, we'll be back, Satan. Oh, wait.
100% pure rapeseed oil. Mama Bosco converted the entire lab to biodiesel. I can't get close to it with that film crew in the way.
That sucks.
Hey, Max, how's the weather up there? You crack me up, little buddy.
I was gonna say that. He's a rather large buddy right now, though. Sal! Use Sal!
Hey, Sal.
The fuck?
Guess he's still skittish about that whole necking with Girl Stinky, plotting the murder of Grandpa Stinky, and unknowingly contributing to the apocalyptic fever dreams of a mad ventriloquist dummy from the Dark Dimension thing. But what's he doing hanging around Bosco Tech?
They did such a great job cleaning up all the old audio as well.
Boy, I sure do feel tasty today, what with bathing in melted bacon fat all night. Nothing.
Aw.
Boy, I sure do feel tasty.
Oh, nothing.
Nothing.
All right, Jurgen, let's take it from the top.
Hiya, pal. What's the rumpus?
Hey, Flint.
There's a rather large rumpus up there.
Body for...
Don't I, Sam? I've got to beat cheeks while the beating's good.
Okay.
Right, Grandpa. I'll put the pinch on those grifters trying to take you for a ride faster than you can shave a hobo's coin.
Is he like your primary client?
Does he really have to do that with the lingo getting all disturbing?
And it's always about hobos for some reason.
It is.
Ah, blasted! Can you not do something about your wee friend here?
I think if you just apologize for calling him short, we could put all this behind us.
It's nae worth it.
It's the principle of the matter.
What's with the delivery truck?
Obviously, I'm delivering food for the war effort.
I don't see anything in there but a bunch of cornmeal.
That's because these flaming parasites ran off with all me wieners.
We must feed the host. Pig lips and sphincters make us stronger. We regret nothing.
With your truck out of commission, now what are you going to do?
I'm heading back to my diner while I still have one.
But you'll be crushed, or lulled into a horrible nightmarish sleep by the hideous spores.
Come play with us, Grandpa. We will whisper sweet stories from the congressional record.
Haven't slept in 3 years, and I ain't about to start now.
It's a good thing that this whole cast is apparently a bunch of reverse narcoleptics.
At least move your truck. You're parked in a red zone.
If you want it moved, then you'll have to do it yourself.
Do you want to join us for an action-packed, fantastic voyage inside the body of Max?
Do I? Do I? No!
Oh.
Come on, Grandpa. Every action rescue team needs an unlikable one who's first to get picked off when the killing starts.
Really selling him.
Well, I can't. I'm washing my beard tonight.
Have you and Stinky patched things up since your birthday party?
She and that bridge and tunnel and sewer boyfriend of hers are up to something.
So judgy.
And they're not going to catch me by surprise.
I think you're being too hard on Sal. I'll bet if you just talked, you'd find out you had a lot in common.
Yeah, like you both have a thorax.
Well, you're both almost impossible to kill, you like dark places, and you hiss a lot.
Yeah.
Were you making your diabolically delicious demon dogs?
I really thought they'd bring the city together, too.
That actually sounds kind of generous, Grandpa Stinky.
No, especially since everyone in New York would be hooked, and then they'd have to come to my diner to get them more. I'd make a fortune. And now I suppose you expect me to be giving you my super secret recipe.
Well, yeah, that'd help.
It would be. What?
That's it?
Of course that's it. It's just a recipe. Why do you always have to make things so complicated?
Thanks.
Thanks for the recipe, Grandpa Stinky.
Yeah, good luck with that, Marmaduke. Now,
hey.
Fake the recipe.
Hey, now. You son of a bitch. Okay, 1,024 gallons of pure New York City tap water. Already cleared on that. No issues getting that. 1 mostly pure pork by prank or substitute. 1 ton cornmeal, 800 gallons of vegetable oil. I know where to find some of that. 1 egg for binding. Heat with unholy flame. Serve with gusto. Serve 660 seconds.
It's a ton or so of Grandpa Stinky's world-famous ultra-high fructose cornmeal. I don't think I'd be able to carry all of it. The last box of corn dogs in the entire city.
Corn dogs? Gimme, gimme! What? Dog me, Sam. Keep them coming.
Go on, beat it. Those imposters like corn dogs as much as the real Max does. I hope that means the real Max is still somewhere inside that lumbering sack of doom.
I'd like to hope so. Hey, Flaming Max.
Ideas, Fake Max?
I can dispense hints for the cost of 1 delicious corn dog.
Forget it. I'm not wasting these things on you cheap floaty knockoffs.
Oh, then sleep.
Any more ideas, Fake Max?
I can dispense hints.
Forget it.
Oh.
Looks like Max has been through here. He must have broken a water main while he was at it.
Okay, let's see. I will use that back alley.
Hey, Sal. He's probably still smarting from falling down that bottomless pit. I'll come back and talk to him later.
Honestly, I'm just glad he's okay.
Sal? Never mind.
Aw.
Sal?
That's all we got.
Never.
Okay. Let's see. That's a hole. Checking the guide. Wait. Oh, I have corn dog. Activate.
Something smells good.
Why, hello there.
Come on, Max. Here, boy.
Ooh. Well, all right then. I got an idea.
I don't think I'd be able to carry all of it.
But I think I know who could. Did you say you were out of the room, Caitlin, or are you just muted?
Corn dogs. They're good and good for you.
There we go. Caitlin? Caitlin? Nutrition specs? When did that come up? Oh, was that in a previous episode as a bonus? Oh, that sucks. We didn't see that. Well, damn, now I'm curious. And since we don't have a Caitlin, I'm going to take a quick second to check that. Sam and Max. Let's get our completionist in as much as we can. Sam and Max nutrition specs. Let's see. An optional toy. Where are they? Let's see. The nutrition specs are... Oh, interesting. Oh! Let's see. Huh. Okay, from what I can tell, the nutrition specs are actually in episode 1? Damn! That sucks. Where are they? Let me see. Nutrition specs. Caitlin, are you back by any chance? Let's see. Okay, let's see. Yeah, nothing on the nutrition specs yet.
What do you want me to do?
I just wanted to know if you were here.
Yeah. Sorry. Ugh.
Okay.
I said I was doing some stuff.
From what I can tell, you get the specs via a code in the end credits as a bonus, but you have to go back to a previous episode. But also, I don't know if that's still intact in this version of the game. I'd imagine it is. So, anyway. Alright, so head on upstairs now.
Over here.
So in that case, I don't feel as bad about missing it.
Hell flames rising behind me.
Well, damn, a small part of me wishes that I'd gone through this once ahead of time to be able to proc those. Let's see. Hey, Satan.
Sam, dear boy, you'll be damned if I let you continue to interrupt me.
He's not joking.
When they said the camera added 10 pounds, I didn't think that it all went to your jowls.
Oh, dear. Makeup.
Satan keeps waving that microphone around like he's some kind of big shot.
Hey, big guy. Oh. Not what I wanted. Wave.
Come on, Max. Here, boy.
Ooh.
Do you mind? We're trying to enlighten people here.
That's usually the opposite of what you do.
I will cast you into the pit if you walk into frame again.
Okay. Oh.
I should...
Well, that's suitably adventure gamey.
Sound check!
Check. Succubus. Is this thing on?
It is a good test word, isn't it?
Yipe!
Look at those nipples. Perfect.
okay, Satan? That was quite a fall.
I've had worse, but I can tell when I'm not wanted. Come on, Jurgen.
Oh, thank wickedness, that nightmare is finally over.
Let's go back to hell.
Oh, right.
We're going to need to make that digestion proof.
Corn dogs. They're good, and good for you.
Thank you. Perfect.
It's a good thing we spent extra to make the DeSoto a watertight convertible.
Well, it's watertight now.
This is one of Grandpa Stinky's most prized recipes. I can't toss it around anywhere.
Well, that's fair. One egg? Oh. I know where to get an egg.
Go for that.
I do.
A little racist or speciesist.
But effective. I mean, he is quite literally the most important entity in the universe. If you recall, he was there at the beginning of the Big Bang.
Also, he's trans.
I am.
That's also true.
Service, Sam.
Because male... Well, there are no male chickens. There's roosters.
Very forward
Sure
thinking.
nice of you to pitch in to help save Max, Mr. Featherly.
Of course. Anything for this great city, Sam. I would sacrifice my soul
Give me an egg.
itself to guarantee the spirit of theater lives on, and the lights of Broadway are never truly snuffed out.
I thought Max destroyed Broadway the first night of his rampage.
Indeed. And my theater is now buried beneath 2 tons of his spore. So I have some free time on my hands.
Good. Egg.
You wouldn't know where I could get an egg, Mr. Featherly.
Oh, I see how this works. Everyone assumes that just because I happen to be poultry, of course I know where to score them some eggs.
It's for a good cause.
Actually, I was less thinking you could score them and more you could just lay some.
Strictly a one-time deal.
Noted.
Me. Unique New York, unique New York, unique New York.
What's the problem?
I can't do this with everyone watching me.
I don't think they're watching.
You're
you,
a
Mr.
classically
Featherly.
trained
There's a giant
actor.
monster attacking the city.
It's good of you to say so, Sam, but my magnetism and stage presence are undeniable. I simply cannot do this until everyone turns around and gives me some
Your whole
privacy.
job is being watched.
I can't help you until you get everyone to
Well, I
turn
mean,
around
if
and
you're
stop
pushing
watching
something
me.
at your booty, I could understand.
Eh.
There's a difference. He's an actor, not a scat porn person.
That we know of.
Look, you guys, it's Ada Lovelace.
We're sorry. We're unable to turn around or move for any reason.
Curse my lack of swivel attachments.
That's a good point.
I hope
Just
you guys are being
move them.
careful. I hear there's a particularly
Throw them
nasty
on the
virus
floor.
going around.
I swear I have been careful. It was only that one time.
Ooh.
And never be too careful, guys. Better run a scan or something.
We're sorry. This will require us to go through a full reboot. We would be unavailable for approximately 30 to 60 seconds.
Gotcha.
We'll find some way to manage without you.
Shutdown commencing. Will I dream?
Just hurry it up.
Any luck yet, Sam?
One more time with that destabilizer? I think you can last longer than 15 seconds this time.
Ah, very well. Let's try it again.
Hey you.
Very well. Keep me updated. Yes, sir.
Why not just ask them to turn around?
Ooh, is that a rooster laying an egg?
What? Where?
Ah, finally. forever to get my figure.
It's a good catch.
Thanks, Superball.
I desperately wanted to see that, sir. Ask him if he'll lay another one.
Maybe some other time.
Why don't you ask him? You're in the same room!
I am at your service, Sam.
Lay another egg. Paperweight's just gone. We really didn't need him, so.
Yeah, but we might need Yog Sagoth.
That's fair. Yagi the Soggy.
Oh, you idiot.
Well, the problem is that I had a nickname for him. I came up with him when we first saw him, but then I actually forgot what it was, so now I kind of just have Yagi the Soggy. Damn.
Now, how am I going to find a way to heat
Fucking
this up?
bodied.
The potion is completed, my brothers! We must feed the host. Blessed corn dogs! Last one in's a stinking parasite!
Beautiful.
Damn. Ridiculously sized corn dog.
I mean, that is a ridiculously sized corn dog.
Okay, everybody, put your shoes on. It's time to leave.
Listen, no one said it was gonna be pretty, you bitches.
Disgusting!
Paperweight, don't let any of it get in my mouth.
Uh-oh. Hey, Mametrons, I found a suspicious-looking corn dog just lying here.
It's like lying in a puddle of carnival vomit.
T-17 to base. Commencing bomb disposal. Gotta get that boom, boom, boom.
All right, let's do this.
Yeah. That dash. Not sleep. Delayed. Not even really delayed title sequence. That was kind of just our opening. Yeah! Based on the cherished 80s adult film Totally Into Max. Oh.
Well, here we are.
Be honest, Caitlin, you wanted to know how this dishes insides worked.
Trespassers will be digested.
Ah, cram it, Flame Brain.
GI to brain, trespassers in the stomach. They look quite delicious.
Fascinating. The psychic feedback from the dark dimension has planted an image in our minds, causing us to perceive the creature's organs as if they were an actual kitchen.
No, this is pretty much what Max's insides have always looked like.
We've got to get up to the brain so we can get out of here, Sam. If we're gonna save Max, we can't waste any time. Plus, I really have to go to the bathroom.
Peeing in here would be existentially questionable. Is it rude to pee inside someone's body?
Stuff.
Like the tender morsels of wayward travelers.
I'm an elder god, and even I found that creepy.
You must know your way around here. How do we get up to the brain?
You don't. You stay with us here and drift off into the peaceful sleep of digestion.
Oh.
You're worthless.
Just out of curiosity, how many calories would you say are in you?
You must know your way around.
You don't.
No.
Just...
This must be how Max digests stuff. This must
I
be
mean,
how Max digests stuff.
It's not a bad guess, honestly.
Dr. Norrington, what can we expect to see in here now that Max has become a horrible, twisted abomination escaped from the mouth of madness? No offense.
None taken. Internally, your compatriot should look the same as he always has, just more tentacly. We save the truly bizarre stuff for the outside of our bodies.
Oh.
Because it's scarier that way.
Gotcha.
Any ideas?
No, but please hurry. This is making me very nervous. My heart is pounding. All my blood is rushing to my brain.
Walk it off, princess.
Yeah.
Any ideas?
No.
All right.
Now craving.
More corn dogs. 1 is too many. 100 is never enough.
I think he needs his math checked again.
Looks like this vent goes directly to Max's nose, so he can smell food while he's digesting it.
Biology is disgustingly fascinating.
Digestive enzymes, stomach acids, meat and flesh tenderizers? I never figured Max was such a gourmet. Digestive enzymes? How are we going to get out
Hey,
of
girl.
here to the brain?
He's still trying to digest the DeSoto dog, and that's just empty calories. We need to find a way to get a rush of blood or endorphins or something up to his gray matter.
If I remember my
I
high
still
school
don't think there's
biology,
anything
this
there.
tube leads up to the brain.
Well, Caitlin, you'll get a definitive answer by the end of these hours.
Going into a food coma.
That's not good. Even when he's not a colossal monster, Max's food comas can last for weeks.
Damn, we're actually almost an hour in. We just did the intro.
We made pretty good time getting to the stomach, considering all the traffic we ran into down the esophagus.
Fair enough.
If I remember my high school biology, this tube leads up to the brain. Hope this works. There's enough caffeine in here to make even a film blogger get up and move.
What was that?
Uh-oh.
Hang on, everybody!
Of course, it's like lava lamps inside this asshole.
Ladies and horrible monsters first.
My mistake. The asshole is later.
Not you, not Max.
But I'm a horrible monster.
That's true.
Just because you're
stop,
floating
the
head
cerebral
doesn't mean
cortex.
you're a horrible monster.
I suppose that
Yeah.
Max's brain always looks like a living room, yes?
Well, Max has host all kinds of weird parasites, and he likes to be a good host.
Aha! Well, there's your problem.
Oh!
Galloping Golgi and lipstick on a Vespa with a leather-bound day planner.
It's mind worms, right? I bet Featherly $50 it was mind worms.
It's a tumor.
Damn it!
Seems to be teeming with dark energy as well. Still, once we've removed it...
Well, everybody did keep saying it might be a tumor.
Assuming that's what you really want.
Why is it glowing? Sam, come here and take a closer look.
Okay. After I look at the couch.
Looks comfortable.
Indeed it is, Sam. A brief respite from your adventures would be most reinvigorating, and you'd find yourself all the more amenable to investigative duties for it.
I'm on to you, fake Max. You and your cheap thesaurus are trying to bore me to sleep. Nothing doing. I bet if I touch it here, he'll start speaking with an Australian accent. Yow! It shocked me.
The brain's synapses are firing at an alarming rate. The voltage is quite high.
Whoa. God, get away, fake Max.
Do you find my warmth alarming, Sam?
Yeah.
The freaky creature is correct, Sam. You won't be able to operate until you can cut off the power to the brain.
The medulla oblongata acts as kind of a circuit breaker for the brain. If you can cut it off, we can get to work.
Okay then, experts. Where do I find the medulla oblongata?
Perhaps behind this door?
I mean, a good place to start at any.
Does that tumor look normal to you, Dr. Norrington?
It's like nothing I've seen before. Perhaps you can identify why it's pulsing?
Ouch! We're not going to be able to take out this tumor until I get into the brain and throw that circuit breaker. You'll be able to get rid of that tumor with no problem, right, Sybil?
I don't know, Sam. It looks weird. Check it out.
It's Max's collection of ideas for novels, in audiobook on vinyl form. Glad to see he's keeping track of them. He's always coming up with these things, but I assumed they just flew out of his tiny, oversaturated brain.
See, Caitlin, you assumed there was nothing going on inside this thing. But actually, he's probably the most put-together person in here.
I do not believe that.
Caitlin, look at his brain. We're in it right now. There's an audiobook. There's vinyls in here.
I don't believe this is right. No.
Fiction thriller, the Eli Whitney dilemma.
Something is wrong.
Max's experimental fusion jet.
Yeah, something is wrong. You judged him. You judged him.
It's Max's heartfelt
no, this isn't real or something.
They referenced that in the last episode.
A killing comes to Murdersburg, a Flint paper mystery. Oh, this is the hard-boiled noir fan fiction Max was telling me about. This must be for Max's inner monologue.
Still analog, for the warm, rich sounds you can't get from digital.
I guess it would help if I actually put a record on this thing.
It might, yeah. Oops. The happenstance of ghastly manner.
Zack ran down the hallway. The vision's coming fast and furious now. A dumbwaiter spraying torrents of pus. An ocelot wearing lederhosen. A beautiful red-haired woman gets a paper cut on her thumb. But when she tries to use the spray antiseptic, the bottle starts screaming at her in Tagalog. Whatever the visions meant, one thing was clear. Something very strange had happened in room 415.
Turns out he's a good little writer.
Professor Robert von Ungwent flashed his ID card at the receptionist of the National Institute of Historical Science. The Professor von Ungwent? Hissed the receptionist. World-famous expert in pre-industrial farming implements? Thank God you've come! Suddenly, in walked Dr. Daniel DeLinnement, head of the Institute's Ancient Mysteries Department. Robert, you may be my arch-rival and nemesis, but only you can crack the code of the cotton gin. Flint Paper leaned back in his chair and poured himself another fifth of pineapple schnapps. He'd just killed a great white shark with his bare hands and was about to skin it to upholster another, different chair when she walked in. She was tall, real tall, and pretty too. Plus, she had two eyes, which were both locked on Flint. Knutschluck wiped the last remaining ichor and blubber from his carving knife, then sat down on the one patch of ice not covered by walrus intestines. Why so sad? Asked Paco, his faithful deer tick companion. It was a clean kill. I know, sobbed Knutschluck, but there was no one here to see it.
Holy shit, that one made him sad. He's so sad! Oh, turn it off! He's too sad! Stop him from being sad!
Zack's heart was pounding as he put his ear against the door. Shuffling noises from the other side.
Wait, there's more?
In the house. His hand trembled as he wrapped it around the handle, then summoned every ounce of his strength and courage to raise the axe above his head. The door splintered as he swung the axe again and again, ignoring the terrifying shrieks of, "Why are you doing this?" from the other side of the door.
Oh my god, we'll have to use these over the course of this episode. Hi, tentacles!
I'm pretty sure these tentacles aren't normal for Max.
The dark matter is slowly transforming Max's entire body. If we don't act quickly, he'll be in this form permanently.
That's not good.
What part of Max's body do you spore guys come from, anyway?
We are spawned in the screaming well of flames, nestled deep within the chest of the colossal beast. Each beat of its heart sending a torrent of blood to combine with brilliant arcs of psychic energy. Each beat of its heart forming a copy of the horrifying visage you see before you now.
I'm skeptical.
Okay, it's the butt.
Oh.
What do nightmares taste like, anyway?
Sam, there are so many nightmares, each with its own unique flavor. Ask me that question and I can give you an infinite number of answers.
Really? Infinite?
At least 5.
What do nightmares taste like?
That's that one. Oh!
What do nightmares taste like, anyway?
Oh, at least 5.
Carbonated bile with a hint of cilantro, served at room temperature and garnished with the toenails of a junior senior.
I get it.
That's unsettlingly specific. What do nightmares taste like, anyway?
Like licking the beads of sweat from the brow of a fevered harpsichordist in a Led Zeppelin cover band.
What do nightmares taste like, anyway?
A grapefruit peeled by a young maiden still feeling the warmth of her first kiss on her lips, then wrapped in magazine perfume samples and left on a bench at the Port Authority for 16 days.
What do nightmares taste like, anyway?
Have you ever dreamt of being eaten by a chicken? Like that.
What do nightmares taste like, anyway?
Lukewarm pork suddenly finding itself served in a high school cafeteria and realizing it hasn't studied in years.
Wait, that was new.
What do nightmares taste like, anyway?
Sam, there are so many nightmares, each with its own unique flavor. Ask me that.
Okay, we're back.
At least.
This low-tech optic nerve will give me a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to literally see the world through Max's eyes.
Hey!
Nothing special.
Oh. Hey, radio.
This must be Max's auditory nerve. Nothing but static. I guess there's nothing around Max right now worth hearing. Cozy.
Feel the warmth, Sam. Does it make you drowsy?
No, not really.
How about now?
Still no.
Gotcha. Let's try the door. No, not the tumor. The door. Oh!
Where did they?
Oh. Now, Caitlin, I know you're having a lot of trouble with the revelation that Max may, in fact, be the most put-together person in the whole cast.
And find themselves in the stomach.
But,
no, something's wrong.
From the monster. Is everyone okay?
I don't know.
No.
We appear to be in some sort of...
I'm not buying it.
You are now at the mercy of
refuse.
the brain, Butterball.
Max must be using his psychic powers to keep us from entering the brain.
Yes, they're very fussy at this age. He's just looking for attention. Better to ignore him.
Okay, that's dumb. But I've got a theory. If we could put enough electrical current through Max's body, it'd temporarily short out his powers and let us inside the brain.
But that would take a voltage of at least 46 hellijoules. The only place in the city with that much power is the electric plant down in Battery Park.
Then we've got to find some way to get control of Max's body and take him downtown.
All right. Let's see. Actually, there's not much to still do down here for now. Okay. Oh, phone.
Must be a cellular phone.
Gotta at least hear one route every time we pass
Turned the
through.
crank one last time, and the ghost of Zachary Taylor slowly faded away. Remember what's on the 14-cent first-class airmail stamp from 1922? The Spectre drone before disappearing? The St. Louis Arch! Screamed Sophia in excitement. That means we finally solved the mystery! Robert shook his head sadly and spat. No, Sophia. It means you are the long-lost clone of Betsy Ross.
Yeah.
And a traitor!
Holy shit.
Help me, Flint Paper, she screamed hysterically, sneezing into a frilly handkerchief while thinking about shoes and decorating. My father, the professor, has been kidnapped. If you don't find him, and fast, then the Belgians will get the plans for the Mega Neutron Bomb. Flint Paper spit out his schnapps in surprise. Mega Neutron Bomb? Even I can't handle something that big. For this, I'll need to call in the big guns. My best friend, Max.
Okay, we're in the arms. Oh.
Another party member! Oh, this is gonna be the best campaign ever!
Ah, there you are, Sam. Paperweight here believes he's found a way to control the creature's arms.
Yes, we are standing on a network of neurotransmitters, and by forming biogenic connections between them, we can relay electrical impulses from dendrites in the brain to muscle
The
tissue.
short version, Poindexter.
I can step on these shapes to control the arms.
Hey!
Great. Let's get to it so we can pick up huge stuff.
You'll have to activate the manual override first. The impulse.
Kaylin, how good are you at Twister?
Over there.
Something ain't right.
What do you mean? It's normal Twister.
No, I just meant with Max's brain.
Hey, this is his arms.
Billiards.
I understand, but
This
I
is the
still
game
don't
room.
believe the brain.
Inside Max's body, and you're not going to make any of the obvious jokes?
Sorry, I already used up my quota for the year on our first case.
That's true.
A dartboard?
Just in appearance, Sam. It's actually the center of the creature's hand-eye coordination.
Well, that explains it. Max's depth perception has been off ever since he lost an eye in that whole laser tag misunderstanding.
He lost an eye? If you say so.
Max's kidneys kept trying to get rid of that sign, but finally let him keep it as long as it wasn't in the living room. It's a bunch of whimsically outdated board games. And Galactic Despotic Dominion, the extended edition.
Oh, that's an epic game of interstellar conquest with 7,000 highly detailed paintable miniatures. A single game can last your adolescence.
What are the rules?
Oh, it's simple. First, you assign a color to every player. Then you shuffle the draw deck and the discard deck, dealing 8 cards counterclockwise, starting with the player who most recently had his wisdom teeth removed. Then you choose a technical proficiency.
Sounds like 10 barrels of fun.
Sam, stay awake!
Don't be fooled by his fiendishly boring schemes.
Whoa.
It's a bunch of whimsically outdated board games. La Bande de Maître.
Oh, there is more.
That's the most popular European design game for the past 7 years running. It's got instructions in 12 different languages, all at once!
It's a bunch of whimsically outdated board games. Ferret Frustration Time, a wacky game for all ages.
Is it just me, or does the box say Febbit Frustration Time?
It's a bunch of whimsically outdated board games. And Galactic Despotic Dominion.
Those are 2 B's. That's Febbit.
Oh, that's an epic game of interstellar conquest.
Okay, same thing again.
The TV reception's much better down in the intestines because Max spends so much time laying cable.
I'm not touching that. I'm not touching that.
Billiards.
That's it? You're looking at a pool table inside Max's body and you're not going to make any of the obvious jokes?
Sorry, I already used up my quota.
Oh, we already did that pool table.
Max has got some nerve.
Oh, I want to play!
Wait your turn, Fake Max. It's time to watch a master at work. Huh, this is pretty much the worst video game I've ever played.
You have to read the command off the screen, Sam. I cannot see it from here.
Left leg brass knuckles.
Let me know if you need extra appendages, Paperweight. I have tentacles to spare.
I guess the brain has stopped trying to work against us. I was concerned since we're so close to the speech center.
This is going to be easy.
Oh, I'll just do this wrong.
Wait a second. I didn't say that.
Hey.
Are you sure that was right? Perhaps you should try again.
This is going really well. Keep listening to what I say.
Hey.
Left foot flail.
Will do. Are you reading that correctly?
The brain definitely isn't using psychic ventriloquism against me, that's for sure. Please, let's continue.
Damn it.
Right hand brass knuckles.
Maybe I should read the commands, yes?
Show some sensitivity, Paperweight. He's colorblind. Besides, it'll take both of our bodies to complete this confounded game.
He is colorblind. We'll come back to this.
I didn't even
I
think
can't
of
condone
that.
smoking for anyone.
Don't smoke, kids.
Think of what?
Unless you're on fire. Then it's only natural.
Him being colorblind.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe I should get on the board and you guys read off the instructions.
Well, I do have something of that back.
Nonsense. Paperweight's going to need all of my tentacles and various other appendages to have any hope of finishing this game.
Well.
Blue pistols, brass knuckles, black bombs, green bullets, orange flails, and pink bacon slices.
All part of a nutritious breakfast.
Okay. Angry buffers.
Sorry.
Okay. Well, if you're making what I say opposite.
Right hand brass knuckles.
Fuck.
Is everything okay, Sam?
Everything is perfectly fine. Let's keep on doing exactly what we're doing.
Okay. Right foot flail.
Left hand brass knuckles.
If you say so.
Hey, there we go.
Now we're getting somewhere.
No, it's my turn now.
We will need to complete 2 more circuits to activate the manual override.
Okay. Left hand, so right foot pistol.
Left hand bomb.
Got it.
There we go.
This is just like the final boss battle against Agamemnon in Ultra Shining Quest 2, where you have to use your holy katana 3 times against his exposed udder sac to complete the ritual of quickening and...
Don't listen to him, Sam. Stay awake and stay the course.
Damn you. Right, left hand. Bomb.
Right foot bullet.
Almost
Gotcha.
there.
Smashing job, Sam.
Congratulations.
Right hand brass knuckles.
Roger that.
What have you done, Sam?
The arms! They are spasming out of control!
I've been hit. This wasn't supposed to happen.
Oh!
Error. I'm so caught up in you. Error.
Oh no! The radioactive brain core is exposed!
Ah!
Collapse. And there's nothing in it. And you'll ask yourself, who let the dogs out?
Oh.
Yes! A dentist chasing you with a hatchet, being loaded into the car for a trip to the vet. Oh, delicious.
Sam, you must wake up!
What happened?
I must protest! I was savoring a most delectable nightmare.
The radiation is too dangerous for you, Sam. You pass it out.
Evidently, Paperweight and I are immune. Looks like you're stuck with me for another 100 years, eh, Paperweight?
Yes, my master.
We'll go back and resume our studies, but you must find someone else to operate those arm controls.
Shit.
Who do I know who's immune to radiation?
I can think of someone. Unfortunately, they've been through a lot already. But oh well.
Knutschluck was 13, and his body was going through a strange transformation. Hair had begun to pop up in weird places, and a line of razor-sharp quills had sprouted along his spine. "Why so sad?" asked Paco. "These changes are perfectly normal for an Inuit your age." "I know," sobbed Knutschluck, "but I was hoping for leathery bat-like wings."
Aww. Oh no, he's sad!
Zack ran down the hallway. The vision's coming fast and furious now. A dumbwaiter spraying torrents of pus. An ocelot wearing lederhosen. A beautiful red-haired woman gets a paper cut on her thumb. But when she tries to use the spray antiseptic, the bottle starts screaming at her in Tagalog. Whatever the visions meant, one thing was clear. Something very strange had happened in room 415.
Wait, did we already hear this one? I'm not sure. We'll find out next time. Let's go to the legs. He's got some legs on him.
Looks like some kind of exercise room.
Oh, he's got to stay in shape somehow.
Oh, hey, Sam. I think I found the manual override for the leg controls here. I had to rewire some of the nerve endings, but now all I have to do is walk on this treadmill, and we can make Max walk wherever we want.
That woman is going to give
That's about
birth.
the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
What are you talking about?
What was that?
I didn't say that out loud.
She's going to
Consecrated
go into
Presbyterian
labor.
Communion wafer. She's reading my mind.
I'm not reading your mind, Sam. The brain must be broadcasting your thoughts or something. Just ignore it so we can get to work. Come tell me when you're ready to start moving.
Max has really got to cut down on the carbs. I always suspected Max was using performance enhancers. Got any bright ideas, Fake Max?
No time for talk, dog man. It's time to move, move, move! Gotta feel that burn so you can get a good night's sleep.
So, Fomax, what are you doing here?
Not much, brah. You know, just getting
Brah.
a few hours of reps in before I get out into the city. Working the glutes is most important, even when you don't have any.
Wow, Max is looking pretty buff. Would it be too weird if I asked him to turn around?
Yeah, man, so I can tell I'm boring you, so I'll just let you get to sleep.
Visible Max. Well, that's convenient. There's a You Are Here marker.
Wait a minute.
Visible Max.
Inventory!
That's convenient. There's a You Are Here marker.
So
Visible
that's
Max.
where he keeps
Well,
it.
that's convenient. There's a You Are Here marker. Visible Max.
Now we
Well,
know.
that's convenient. There's a You Are Here marker. It's just hormones.
Oh, maybe it is just hormones. I just wish there was somebody who understood what I'm going through.
Fuel for the disgusting machine that is Max's body. The sparring dummy inside Max is in a lot better shape than the one on the outside. He has already ripped out the intestines, though. That's awful cute. Free weights?
They're only free while supplies last. I'm kidding, of course. Sleep.
Free weights? Medicine balls. Come on, Sam, you're inside Max's body. They're medicine balls. Think. Think. Nope, I got nothing.
Aww.
Medicine balls. Come on, Sam, you're inside. Nope, I got. I could put in a few hours on this thing, no problem. Starting next month, at the latest. I'm just too busy with work right now.
Don't worry about it, Sam. I've got it all under control. Just give me the signal and we're good to go.
Okay.
Hiya, Sybil. My God, she's huge.
What was that?
Oh!
I didn't say anything. What is she carrying? A baby or a yak calf?
Excuse me? Are you calling me fat?
Fat doesn't cover it. Come to think of it, a circus tent wouldn't cover it.
I'll have you know that I am carrying the miracle of life, the promise of a new generation, and the affirmation of hope.
One might even call it the start of a new species.
Why don't you hop on that treadmill?
Oh, so you're not even trying to be subtle with the fat comments anymore.
Oh.
Come on, Sybil. It's going to take all of us working together to save Max. And by the looks of it, you could be doing the work of 5 or 6 of us at least.
You just don't understand what I'm going through. Bringing new life into the world.
Well, getting her to help is turning out to be at least as painful as giving birth. It's not my fault, Sybil. The brain is broadcasting my thoughts.
Maybe it's better this way, now that I know what you really think.
No, it's twisting my thoughts. I think you're just as lovely as the day I met you. Don't think fat. Don't think fat. Come on, Sybil, use the treadmill. For Max's sake.
For Max's sake, how convenient. It has nothing to do with my losing weight.
Well, a few dozen pounds couldn't hurt.
Ugh, men. You just don't understand what I'm going through.
After all the great work you've done rewinding...
Honey, science doesn't understand what you're going through!
Well...
I hope she doesn't break it. Mind. Can't you see what's happening, Sybil? The brain is trying to turn us against each other.
Maybe you're right, Sam. We should work together.
But not too close together, because her gravitational pull could flatten me like a pancake. I think what you're doing is a really wonderful, beautiful thing, Sybil. As long as I don't have to see your mutant human statue offspring. It's very noble of you to bring a new life into the world and usher it to greatness. Or at least usher it into a dark basement or a carnival freak show to live out its freakish existence unseen by normal people. I'm not helping, am I?
Nope.
Oh.
I've changed, Sybil. I totally get the whole parenthood thing now.
You do?
Tax deductions.
I don't think you understand at all.
Well.
See you around, Sybil. Maybe I can find something to make her less hysterical.
Believe this guy?
I find the entire situation to be very contrived and misogynistic.
I knew Max's immune system was tough, but I never knew it was mixed martial arts tough.
Oh. We didn't mean to do that just yet. Wrong one. Although, yeah, we were trying to go to the stomach. Or, no, wait. No, we weren't. No, wait. I mixed that up. At least these are fast. They used to be slow.
Does the baby want a piece? I believe the baby wants a piece.
I want uppies.
And so, you're not the baby.
That's not true.
But you can still receive uppies.
Good. Max's inventory!
I'm finally seeing it in person. This must be where Max keeps his junk.
Nah, that's a couple of stories down.
There's got to be something in here to take my mind off Sybil's condition.
All this shit. Oh, there's so much. Maximus Shrine.
Is it heartwarming or creepy that Max keeps a shrine to his dead great-grandfather inside his own body? Woo. Is it heartwarming? I knew it. Max has been trying to poison me. Luckily, I've been eating enough fudgy freezes to build up a chocolate immunity.
Good. Hey, this head in the back is a character from Sam and Max Hit the Road, the original point and click.
Huh. Would not have
I
done that.
remember that old bucket of fish. Things were so much simpler back then.
Really? Because I remember them being a lot more complicated.
Well, it was a different kind of complexity.
And a lot longer, too. Plus the voices were...
Okay, Fake Max, we get it. I remember that old bucket of fish.
I think that's also a reference to Hit the Road.
Bucket of fish. Things were so much... That old game is from when we were going through our self-conscious, edgy, politically incorrect phase.
Yeah, when did that stop, anyway?
I'll let you know as soon as it does. Is that our old roach farm? No way! I'd forgotten all about that. And it looks like it is. One of the eggs is about to hatch.
Is that what roaches do?
It's beautiful.
Huh? Papa?
Now I am, little champion. Now I am.
Well,
if I only had some cables, I bet I could rewire
it's making me choke up.
Less monstrous and evil, or at least get him to carry pay-per-view. Every time I think of that precious new life, I go on, play your game without me. I need a moment.
Oh.
Hang on, Sam Jr. I'm coming for you. Hang on, Sam. Our old souvenir from the Mafia-free casino. I got to keep the tail end in my inventory.
Oh.
Max has been withholding evidence from another case. That'd cause all kinds of messy legal entanglements, if we hadn't already blown all those Mafia guys up. Baby shower balloons. Once I show these to Sybil, she'll definitely be...
Oh! Oh.
Max's brain is really starting to chap my hide.
Damn it. Use season 1 stuff.
Those cases with the thing and that other thing with the stuff?
Don't sweat it, Sam. We don't remember any of that stuff either.
Hey, I remember... Hey, it's a big nest of spare audio-video cables. These are just what I need for...
Oh! Hey!
Well, that's about the worst thing that could have happened.
I've been Roomba'd. Hey, being a Roomba's kind of useful all of a sudden.
What's happening?
I'm so sorry, Sam Jr., but it's the only way!
Help me!
Whoops. Oh well, any cockroach foster son of mine is plenty resilient enough to survive a good vacuuming.
The miracle of life, Taylor. I wish to be a real boy again. God damn it.
Oh, come on, Max's brain. I was just gonna look at him. Max got me that set of mariachi frogs for my birthday.
Hold for applause.
Yeah, that's a real exciting story. What are you waiting for, you Pulitzer?
Why is that one from the Bronx?
I'm always going around leaving junk scattered throughout the time stream, and Max is there to pick up after me. We make a good team. It's the Freelance Police Handbook for Racial and Cultural Sensitivity. The commissioner gave it to us because he said we keep reducing people to obvious stereotypes.
Yeah, you know how those British Columbians are.
Yeah, but the commissioner's one of the good ones. It's Max's gigantic money-filled sock.
Ugh.
I thought he was lying about that.
You're just too cynical. That's the kind of change I can believe in.
Ever since he became president, Max has had to carry his birth certificate and all his dental records with him at all times.
Oops! Diabetes cereal!
To prove that he was actually born.
I'm glad that the gun has a very big space.
I've never actually seen Max buy a gun. I think his body just naturally secretes them when needed.
Oh. Okay, so let's see. Oh, I did get the roach.
Don't worry, Sam Jr. Your foster paw will take care of the Max apocalypse with no problem.
Who's worried? I'm a roach. I could survive a nuclear winter.
He's a good little scamp.
I raised this roach from a grub. I'm not ready to lose him so soon. Ever since he became...
Oh, already did that. Okay, let's see. Whoops.
What is that? Roach? Ugh, gross.
Well, I never.
Don't give it to me, Sam. Take it outside and kill it.
Don't listen to her, Sam Jr. The mean lady is on heavy medication and doesn't know what she's talking about.
Wait a second. You really do care about that roach, don't you?
I met him a whole 10 minutes ago.
Future generation. Not that you'd ever understand.
I think I underestimated you, Sam. You really do have the heart of a parent.
And a real parent, not keeper of some half-statue fruit show.
Oh, I didn't hear that. Let's get moving and save Max!
Hallelujah, Sam Jr. Now that we've motivated our fellow Lifebringer, we can control Max's legs and haul his terrifying bulk across the length and/or breadth of the city.
All right. Legs. Oh, that's a neat little. Oh.
Sam, I'm picking up an unusual spike in brainwave activity from Max. Are you trying to take control of him?
Yes.
We've got everything under control, Mama Bosco. Rescue team, assume giant Max form, go.
Motor
Hey.
skills to full power. Neurons and stuff align for transphasal plasmic shift or something. Release exhaust. Activate
Oh.
feet and legs.
Manual
He did a
override
stinky.
active. Go!
Activate hands and arms.
Sam, you have not unlocked the arms yet.
All right. You can still walk around and stuff, though, right?
We suppose, if you don't mind shuffling through the city, pointlessly smashing everything in sight.
Can't think of a good reason not to.
Yay!
This won't do us any good until we can control Max's arms.
Crumble Federated Consolidated Building.
I should take Max back to the labs to check in.
You really got to hustle over there.
Good work, Max. I've never liked this building. Good work, Max.
Oh.
I've never liked this building.
Well, you know.
Sam, my biosensors are detecting a drop-off in transmotor electrical impulses to the lower quadrant. I'll skip it. Do you want to keep controlling Max or not?
No.
I'm done here. I want to go back.
Okay, back to the stomach.
Max is just gonna keep
Professor Professor Robert von Ungwent flashed his ID card at the receptionist of the National Institute of Historical Science. The Professor von Ungwent? Hissed the receptionist. World-famous expert in pre-industrial farming implements? Thank God you've come.
Yeah, we heard this one. Okay.
Suddenly, in walked Dr.
Okay, so it's all two
Daniel
each.
head of the
Okay, then we did it.
Ancient Mysteries
So we want
Robert, you may be my
Stomacle.
arch rival and nemesis, but only you can crack the code of the cotton gin.
We'll never know what happens with the code of the cotton gin. Well, time to switch up your diet.
Like a daughter. But I'll admit, he's an acquired taste.
Corn dogs. Wait. Madre de Dios! La cucaracha! We must gather delicious cockroaches for the host!
Well...
It looks like you're writing a letter. Would you like help?
What?
I mean, it looks like you're trying to control us. Is that right?
We're going in.
We need someone, Caitlin. We need someone who can solve this problem.
I don't know about this, Stinky. Feels like we got in way over our head.
Don't tell me you're getting cold tarsal pads now, baby. Not when we're so close to having everything we ever wanted.
Yeah, that's another thing. It was kind of exciting for the first couple of decades, but I don't think... What's that?
It sounds like something's coming.
Yeah, so anyways, like I was saying...
Hold on!
Never fear, my queen. I've got you now.
Oh no. Well...
Sam, you appear to be trying to run a program you downloaded off the internet. Would you mean to do that, or would you like to keep controlling Max?
She's having a bit of
Some me time for a while.
an issue over there. Hey, Sal.
Hiya, Sam. So this is what hell looks like.
Well, kinda, now that you mention it. But we're not in hell.
Really? Because I'd done some real bad things. I figured that monster had finally punched my ticket.
No, we're just in Max's stomach. If you want to make up for all the bad things you've done, you can help us save the city.
I'll do anything. Well, almost anything. Maybe I better hear what it is first.
It's really
Use
wise.
that video game machine up in the arm controls and read the commands off to Monsieur Paperweight. The brain's going to try to ventriloquize you to say the wrong thing, so...
So I just say the complete opposite, right? Any dope could figure that out.
Well, not any dope. I think you'd have to be pretty clever to figure that out.
Brilliant, Sam! This roach is pure dynamite!
He solved the manual override even faster than you did.
Yeah, well, I did it first.
There you go, Sam. I took care of those arms like you wanted.
Sal?
Now just get over to Battery Park.
Sal? Sal, what's wrong?
Are you okay, buddy?
Looks like this is the end of my ride after all. Hey, Sam?
But I thought roaches were immune to radiation.
Nah, that's just a urban legend. But I figured that if a bunch of people need something, then that kind of weighs more than just one newly single deadbeat cockroach, you know?
No!
That's beautiful, Sal. I'll edit it down a little before it goes into your biography.
Now get over to that power plant and save the...
Sal!
Get over to that power plant and save the what, Sal? What? We need to know! Of all the roaches I've known, Sal was the second most human. I'll be sure to give him a proper and respectful flushing once this case is over. I'll be sure to give him a proper...
Caitlin. He died as he lived.
I'm a little concerned.
Helping others is obviously what I meant.
Uh-huh.
All right, team. We've only got a few hours left to save Max. Let's do this.
We have the full control of the arms. Go!
Then we're off to Battery Park. Activate feet and legs.
Still active. Go!
Activate hands and arms. Max Rescue Team, go!
Yeah! Go on, Caitlin, clap. I don't hear clapping for that.
It's moving too fast for Max to grab. Just as well, since I don't know what he'd do with it once he caught it anyway.
That was your demographic.
It's moving too fast for Max to grab. Just as well, since I don't...
You are in the distance right now.
Pizza mouth. I took another bite.
Uh-huh.
All right, team, we're going in.
Shredding sequence engaged. Let's do this with some style, people.
Beginning electrocution sequence.
It's for your own good, not so little buddy.
Did it work?
Only one way to find out.
I'll be sure to give him a proper and respectful flushing once this case is over.
Oh.
What do nightmares taste like?
Have you ever dreamt of being eaten by a chicken?
We got that one already. Let me see. Oh yeah, no, we're just good to go in, aren't we?
Ouch!
Oh, wait.
We're not going to be able to take out this tumor until I get into the brain and throw that circuit breaker.
Caitlin, are you ready? At long last, for Max's brain. You can't hide from the truth any longer.
Uh-huh.
That jolt should have been enough to
shred it.
Max's psychic powers.
Run from it.
Going in.
Destiny still arrives.
Not so fast, my friends. Have you solved the mystery? I'll give you one more moment to check your work. Well, the clues to our villain's identity have been laid before you since the moment our story began. Have you figured it out yet? Is it Monsieur Paperweight and his hideous counterpart, Dr. Norrington, refugees from a dimension of pure evil? Or General Skunkape, driven mad by his insatiable lust for the toys of power? Sybil Pandemic, with her... Do you mind? I'm trying to... Oh, now you've just ruined it.
Sorry, but what are you doing inside Max's brain?
Inside Max's brain? My dear Sam, I am Max's brain.
Max's brain is a monochromatic fey British gentleman?
Not the entire brain, perhaps. Just the part that matters. I believe that Freud called it the superego, but I'd hate to sound boastful.
I guess that nameplate was just flipped over the other way. Meet Max's brain.
I didn't think Max had a superego.
Yes, well, you're fat. It would seem that neither of us got those steps for attention.
You don't have to be a jerk about it.
Forgive me, I'm lashing out. But you, of all people, should be able to understand my frustration after years of being partnered with a creature driven by pure id. I always tried to encourage his appreciation of the finer things. Literature, theater, beatboxing. I was always ignored.
Caitlin's in shock right now.
I mean, this is a better option than what was before, I guess.
Yeah.
So you were the one using those psychic powers against me.
An unavoidable but entertaining necessity, I'm afraid. We couldn't have you wandering around Max's mind until the buildup of psychic energy had reached a tipping point, now could we?
Maybe?
It was a rhetorical question.
You're lying!
Oh, very well. I suppose you've forced me to come clean. Sam, I am actually an agent of a much higher power, appearing only to you and Max to guide you in times of crisis. I believe you mortals would refer to me as an angel.
Wait, really?
Of course not. That would be stupid. I am the manifestation of the superego of a psychic rabbit detective mutated into a gigantic beast by a toy box filled with powerful toys from another dimension. Sometimes the simplest answer is the correct one.
You know, when he's right, he's right.
Are you the cause of Max's psychic powers?
No. The gift was within Max from the beginning. A gift of incalculable power.
It was just shape-shifting and some teleportation. Pretty common stuff, really.
In all the universe, the only power beyond the mind's comprehension is the power of the mind. And how did Max use that power? To explore the mysteries of the infinite? No, to put the smackdown on a host of petty criminals.
That's a good use of her time.
Such a disappointment. A disappointment that will have to be corrected.
Hey.
It sounds like you're just rationalizing away every evil decision you make just to convince yourself it's right.
Yeah, superego. That's pretty much what I do.
I mean, yeah. Fair enough.
So what's your plan, Brain? To take over the world? Because this world's not going down without a fight.
Take over the world? Why would I want to do that? To prolong my suffering with an endless
Also,
parade
Max
of
is already the
armpit
president,
farts
so.
and locker room giggles? No, Sam. I want nothing more than to let it all end. And a psychic explosion that takes out most of the northeastern United States seems a particularly spectacular way to go.
Oh.
So you're going to destroy the city just because you're upset Max isn't more highbrow?
Sam. They say that idle hands are the devil's playthings, but there is something far, far worse. An idle mind is the devil's playhouse, a stage for the most savage, horrible, and destructive stories to be made real.
Deep. And curiously insulting.
Didn't think I'd be able to work the title in, did you?
You got it in.
Okay, here's how it's going to go down. I'm going to turn off the power. Sybil and Norrington are going to cut out that tumor, and then you're going to help us get Max back to normal.
Sam, I couldn't, even if I wanted to. Max's power has reached critical levels, and it's only a matter of time until his brain catches fire and explodes, taking most of the eastern United States with it.
I mean, it had it coming.
Psychic powers.
But how? The toys were all destroyed. All that is left is Max's memories of them, most of which were destroyed by a sudden jolt of electricity. Oh dear, did you do that? How ironic.
Oh.
You said most of the powers were destroyed?
Well, there's the astral projector, for all the good that will do you.
Super ego.
Well, I don't like to brag, but I am pretty rad.
Good build. Imaginary mahogany. I'm not done with you yet. Don't go anywhere.
I'll try not to let Max's mind wander.
Oh, hey, I need that. Oh, wait. Well, we'll check on that in a bit.
I have a baby.
You have a baby. You have a baby.
Precious memories.
And loved her.
Oh, that's awful.
Continue holding
Giant
them.
Max is even more empty-headed than the regular version.
Astral projection requires there to be a suitable host body on the other end. You can only project into a version of yourself.
Like my great-grandfather?
Exactly. Or
one of the me clones. But all of the clones were quarantined to the reservations on Staten Island.
Oh, there are still a few strays here and there.
That didn't work. There must not be any clones of me there.
Well, shit.
It's that astral projection toy we found in our basement.
No, please. You mustn't use Max's psychic powers. It will only speed up our destruction.
Just try and stop me. After you explain to me how it works.
Max in his current form is a bit more simple than he used to be. The projector will only take slides now.
Oh. Anyway.
This must be that medulla oblongata everybody's been talking about. That ought to do it. Now Sybil and Norrington can get started on that brain surgery.
Alright, well, I'll be back later, Super Ego. I told you, Caitlin. Secretly the strongest mind among us.
Great job, Sam. Just a few quick slices, and then we can get both of these mothers out of Max's brain.
Wait!
Oh!
Now what's the problem?
It appears that Max's tumor has become infected with dark matter.
Oh.
But you can make it better, right?
Recall adventuring.
I need Max to wobble by my side as we crash land into the mysteries of the universe and chortle merrily at reality's deepest secrets.
No earthly tools can remove dark matter. Believe me, I've tried.
Destroy dark matter. I know, that toy robot I found.
But I thought you guys said that all those psychic toys were destroyed.
Destroyed? Nonsense. I can still sense the blasted thing. Somewhere in the city.
Someone must have retrieved the toy from the Statue of Liberty and reassembled it.
And I think I know exactly who. Our old favorite psychic toy collector, Harry Molman.
What?
You mean General Skunkape, right?
Oh yeah, Skunk Ape. He probably has the robot, doesn't he? I should go find him. To get the robot. Skunk Ape. Yeah.
Sam, are you okay?
How are we going to remove that tumor, Dr. Norrington?
That infernal robot, the Chthonic Destroyer. I can feel the warmth of his presence.
Sam, I'm picking up an unusual spike in brainwave activity from Met.
Give me the bunny.
Got everything under control, Mama Bosco.
The Mega Bunny?
Rescue team, assume giant Max form.
How would we form this?
Let's go out on the town and make some new memories for your short-term memory book, Max.
Hell yeah. Okay. We already have Battery Park. No, we need to get Battery Park.
Remember that time we electrocuted you, Max? That was pretty spectacular.
Got it.
Think, Max. Remember back when we were trapped on board Skunk Ape's spaceship?
No, not that. Slowly but surely.
Remember this block, Max? It's where we got our first citation for excessive property damage.
Aw, good times.
That astral projector is the only way I'm going to be able to get on board Skunk Ape's spaceship.
Hey.
You remember Mama Bosco's lab, don't you, Max?
All set.
Keep me updated, Sam. Are you going to keep controlling Max?
I'm done here. I want to go back.
Okay. Now, let's get projecting.
It's that astral projection tool.
Oh. Let's see.
That didn't work. There must not be any clones of me there.
Huh.
I'd better hope a clone ended up on Skunk Ape's ship somehow. Here goes nothing.
Hey!
Where am I? Oh, nuts. General Skunk Ape must have taken a few of the doppelgangers, Simulacra, as souvenirs.
Doppelgangers.
No sign of anybody at the controls. He must be in the little space gorilla's room. Now's my chance. Looks like I'm gonna need the help of those not-me's to get out of here. Faded colors, fraying edges. I remember when quality meant something in a spaceship. What? It was like that when I got here, honest. These wires are running from the other cages. I wonder what they do.
Yank.
Nothing yet. My clone ID tags. Useful, because I can't even tell us apart. My clone ID... This toothbrush is part of every clone starter kit, I'm guessing.
Let's see.
Green? I always assumed my soul aura would be more maroon. That's the rock Harry was lying on when he was trapped in here. It's all covered in mole sweat and too slippery to pick up. There's got to be some other way to move it. My third eye is feeling a little itchy and watery. I wonder if I should switch to a different, fresher clone body.
Time to get fresh. He's so happy and naked. But aren't we all happiest when we're naked?
I think you're just a nudist, honey.
These puzzles are making me thirsty.
That is a Seinfeld reference.
Yeah.
Well, that washed off the door to that fuse box, all right.
Haha.
Funny, I didn't notice this fuse box when Max and I were stuck in here before.
It's almost like it wasn't there before.
Exposed delicate electrical wiring of Skunk Ape's spaceship.
Error. Failure in stabilization controls. Clone HW021S. Commence backup stabilization immediately.
Uh-oh, sounds like that's my cue.
Emergency stabilization in effect.
Oh.
Yell!
Woo!
I hope this is worth it.
Hey!
Ha-ha! I've escaped your little jail, Skunk Ape, with nothing more than my wits and some gold lame shorts. Now just hand over that... robot? Skunk Ape? Where'd everybody go? There's no sign of Skunk Ape or Stinky either. clone body, I'm not going to jump out of a flying spaceship.
What are you doing here?
Hey!
Clones aren't allowed out of their cages.
You don't look like our pal, the alien. Wait a second. I recognize that brain.
Clones aren't supposed to talk. Wait a second. I recognize that clone.
You're Samunmak.
You're Max.
No,
wait,
no.
Sam. Which one is the dog again?
What is what's left of you doing here?
If you must know, I'm controlling this ship with my mind until I can find a replacement body. And then I will once again rule the Earth, as is my divine right.
So somebody found a use for your brain after all.
Don't be jealous, dog. Someone will find a use for your brain someday. Burn.
I wouldn't be so cocky. Don't you know what happens to the gifted brains that Skunk Ape uses to control his ship?
You question the power of the great Samunmak? I will bide my time with General Skunkape for as long as it serves my purposes. And when the time is right, I will strike like a cobra. Or at least the brain of a cobra.
And how are you planning to take over exactly? You don't have any weapons.
Weapons? The mighty Samunmak has no need for weapons.
I'm looking for a toy robot. About yay big, goes by the name of Troy, gives its destruction to everyone.
And why on earth should I help you?
Because you're a brain in a jar and I know how to boil things?
Very well. It's nowhere on this starship, I promise you.
If the robot isn't on this spaceship, that means Skunk Ape took it with him.
Oh, clever. No wonder you're a detective.
I've got to find that toy. I've got to find that toy.
Toy sensors activated.
Stop that at once! I'm trying to concentrate.
Toy sensors deactivated.
So Skunk Ape hooked your brain into the controls of this ship and then just left you here?
I wasn't left here! General Skunkape turned command over to me to continue the assault on the giant Max creature. And to be frank, it is a role I relish, considering my beef with him after his insolence.
Now serving 1 beef frank on a roll with relish.
Belay that order.
Sounds like you're not quite in control of the spaceship yet, pal.
I can control this vessel with just the smallest thought. Even while speaking to you, I am targeting your partner for a full assault with my... what's the word?
Doors.
Now cut that out.
I demand cookies from the
Keep up with
brain.
the flying, Samunmak. I hate to think what had happened.
I think you might have trouble with that.
Why?
Because the cookies are not on the
Control the
ship.
ship with his brain. He should be able to get me cookies.
It's true.
So, did Skunk Ape leave a forwarding address or any contact information?
Ha! Outwitted again, dog! Skunkape knew you'd be searching for him, and that's why he refused to tell me.
Clever. All this time I thought you were just his brain slave, when you're practically his second in command.
Of course! And to keep up the disguise, that's why he keeps refusing to clean out my tank.
Right.
Just tell me where Skunk Ape is, and I promise I'll set you free to run around and play with other disembodied brains or something.
I suppose you will be needing a new psychic-powered partner, seeing as how your current one is about to be destroyed.
That's it. I take it back. Tell me where Skunk Ape is, and I won't drop-kick you into the Hudson.
Barbarians! All of you future creatures! I'll never tell!
I've been meaning to ask you, what's your problem with the mole men anyway?
Ugh, disgusting, pitiful creatures. All of them.
They weren't so pitiful that they couldn't overthrow you twice.
Nonsense! They caught me off guard is all, and I hadn't stretched first. And the sun god roll was in my eyes.
Yeah?
So when you first found the Devil's Toy Box and became Pharaoh, the mole man overthrew you.
That doesn't mean anything.
And then when you got the ultimate power again to change reality itself, they managed to overthrow you again.
Just you wait. Once I have taken my throne again, I will imprison all of those filthy mole men.
What are we?
And then
Oh,
wipe
we're not
them
gonna name
out
him
of
Salmok. We're gonna name him after the brain from Baldur's Gate 3.
Us?
God damn it! What did? Yeah, us.
Now that I think about mole
We're gonna name him us. You're no longer Salmonwalk.
Shaul, who was a
You're
mole man.
us.
His nephew Doug the Mole Man.
I need to make sure I get him in that Dark Arch playthrough. Patton Oswalt!
Did you not get him in the first playthrough?
No, I didn't because the first playthrough.
Babu, we love us.
No, because I didn't even know that he was a thing in the first playthrough.
He's a baby. He's a good little brain.
Mole Man.
For the last time, stop it!
Rabbit season.
I said stop!
Duck
Weren't you supposed to say mole men?
Ah!
Damn it.
General Skunkapi, is it time?
Grandpa Stinky.
What? Oh yes, Earth Dog. I am indeed the elderly stinky human.
Did you notice if Skunk Ape was holding a toy robot that can destroy stuff from the Dark Dimension?
I've got no idea what you're talking about. I've never even heard of the Catonic Destroyer. Yeah, except that would be a good name for it. Probably. If it existed. Or if I knew what it was. What was the question again?
This is important, Grandpa Stinky. Did Skunk Ape mention where he was going?
Aye, but the General has guaranteed that you Earth creatures will never find him before the domination of... I mean, he did not. I am a cantankerous human. Pah.
Yeah.
How did you get trapped in the mole processing room? Did Skunk Ape take you prisoner?
No. Everything is fine. I thought this door led to the waste processing chamber.
Yeah.
You all right, Grandpa Stinky? You seem different.
I assure you,
Nicer.
I am quite
Yeah.
well. And I am in fact your associate, Grandpa Stinky.
Well, okay then.
Thank you for asking, though.
Wait a second. Grandpa Stinky would never be that polite.
You might as well admit it, you know. The freelance police are powerless to stop us anyway.
Very well. Enough with the charade. I am actually the mighty Grey Pipe, mightiest of General Skunkape's warriors.
Grey Pipe.
Fess up, pal. Where's that anti-dark matter toy robot hidden?
Don't make me laugh, Earthling. After General Skunkapi so painstakingly reassembled the pieces of the destroyer robot, he'd never be foolish enough to let it out of his
Shut up, Great
Why
PP.
don't you reveal the entire plan to the enemy, Grub Pepe?
Oh, right. Let's start over again.
All right, Mac. Where's Skunk Ape now?
Yeah, there's nothing you could possibly do to make me talk, naked Earth Dog.
Well, I hate to have to do this, but it's for Max's sake. And I'm dressed for it anyway. Prepare yourself for my hypnotic dance of the third degree.
Oh. Oh.
Right, I'll talk. Just make it stop. He's at a warehouse in the southeast end of the
He
featureless
broke
warehouse
real
district.
quick.
Well,
That
Caitlin,
has anything to do with Mama
you know what they
Blonsky's
say.
cloning chamber.
It's Thriller Night.
Clone-related Industries Building, 2348 Doppel Street at Gang Avenue, 212-555-2314.
Okay, I got it. So, are you wearing a Grandpa Stinky suit or something?
The true explanation of my current appearance is so mind-bogglingly horrifying, your mind would never be able to comprehend.
Uh-huh.
You switch brains?
Well, yes. And there's nothing you can do about it.
Fair enough.
He's gonna need that back, though.
You must have really made Skunk Ape angry for him to lock you in the mole room.
Nonsense. I am the linchpin in his plan for galactic domination.
Your name is Great
Secured me in the
PP.
mole sweating room for the good of the Skunkapi Empire.
Speaking of sweat, you really should secure yourself in the showers for the good of everyone else.
There
Hi,
was
bud.
a mix-up with the heat controls.
Don't go anywhere. I may have more questions for you later.
You'd better hurry. Your time's running out.
I'm aware.
Sam, it looks like you're writing a letter. Would you like help?
What?
I mean, it looks like you're trying to control Max. Is that right?
We're going in.
Clippy is an even more dated cultural reference at this point.
I miss Clippy.
Don't we all? And right. I believe... No, wait, that's... Oh, it's there.
Now where did that Grandpa Stinky minion say the clone chamber was hidden?
A little off the top, Max. Concentrate, Max. Remember all the wacky hijinks we had in that cloning chamber.
Good.
Sam, my biosensors are detecting a drop-off in transmotor electrical impulses to the lower quadrants. I'll skip it. Do you want to keep controlling Max or not?
I need some me time for a while.
I do. All right.
There's no replacement Sam there to project into.
Oh.
Maybe some clone stragglers are still hanging around Mama Bosco's lab.
Let's see.
What a
Hey there.
stroke of luck. There is a clone hanging around the lab. And the poor guy's injured. This must be one of the clones Max was gnawing on last week. It's just as well, since there's not much for me to do around here anyway.
You don't know that.
You'd think with this many screens, there'd be one that could tell me where that toy robot is.
No.
No.
You shall not know.
Mama Bosco, can you?
Not now, clone. I'm busy here.
But it's me.
Mama Bosco, can you?
Not now.
Oh.
Not much.
No, I...
Hey, President Super Bowl. It's me, Sam.
Don't dignify him with that
I'm so
name.
racked with guilt, but now I'm hearing things.
You're not hearing things. I'm astrally projecting into a clone body after talking to Max's superego inside his brain.
Keep it together, Super Bowl. Sam will be able to save the day. He always does.
I'd better not bother him. He's taking this whole having to blow up Max thing pretty hard.
Is he?
Not much point in coming here in retrospect. Should I head back?
But they put content in here, so I had to. All right.
I think it's time Skunk Ape discussed this toy robot business. Faced a reasonable facsimile of my face.
The cat's somewhere around me. Oh, the sniffles.
Snuffleupagus.
Oh, shit!
You are Snuffleupagus.
I am. Oh my god, he's dead!
Yes! I'm so glad to see you're getting along with my unstoppable army of minions. Flint Paper. Play all you want. We'll make more.
Keep laughing, Simeon. Having a sunny personality will make the time go by faster in Sing Sing.
What?
It's a prison.
Ah, no Earth prison can hold me. With my unstoppable army, my newly reformed queen at my side, and the power trapped in this ancient toy robot, our plan cannot fail.
Unless...
You just forgot one thing. The self-destruct sequence.
This cloning chamber doesn't have a self-destruct sequence.
Maybe not, but he does.
Unstable antimatter device
Oh.
detected. Initiating containment protocols.
You can override the bomb. Yes, my queen?
I'm doing it, darling.
It's a big box packed with evidence, no doubt.
That's from all of Stinky and Sal's failed attempts to knock off Grandpa before they hit on the magic.
It's
crystal.
my Care Bear.
The Roach would dump the evidence on the docks.
Hello.
Mermaid would swim it down the Hudson
Hello.
It's my Care Bear.
Seriously, Sam?
Stinky's a mermaid?
Fortnite by myself.
Well, just wait a while longer. We're almost done.
Flint's got everybody distracted. It looks like some kind
Almost
of...
done with what?
machine.
Caleb's playing Dead by Daylight.
Near as I can make out, Sal turned that on to cover up Stinky's.
It literally just gave me the option to join your game in Dead by Daylight.
Oh, I mean, I had it open for like half a second to look at the free gift, but that was it. Devin, for half a second to grab the free gift while I was thinking of it.
All I said was because of the lasers.
Oh, I thought you were getting on to me.
Good thing I've been practicing my yoga during this whole crisis.
That's a good roll, Sam. Granite slab.
Big hunk of rock.
Left over from all the secret tunnels those lovebirds were having the mole people dig to.
I appreciate that Flynn's just gonna wrap up any questions.
I heard she was even selling it in sandwiches.
Holy shit.
There's an unstable...
How was your day, Care Bear?
...in the clone chamber. I think they mean me.
It was.
If only I had more time, I could make it so these minions had cool handlebar mustaches and a natural talent with a sousaphone.
What is a sousaphone anyway?
I don't know
It's
exactly.
an old video projector.
It was set up inside the diner, Sam. Turn it on at the right time. Cover it up with enough fog, and you could make it look like anything had just appeared out of thin air.
It's kind of like a tuba.
Huh.
Hey, I recognize that. That's the cake of the dam.
Hey!
The Grandpa Stinky
The cake of the dams!
Stinky.
Or so that poor sap Grandpa Stinky was supposed to think.
I'll just call this Exhibit A.
Cool, we'll take that. Camera.
Jinkies. It's a closed-circuit TV camera hooked
Jinkies.
up to that projector.
Right again, Sam. All she had to do was get Sal to hold up a photo at just the right time, and it was easy to make Grandpa Stinky think his magic spell had worked.
Oh! The real... We're getting all the real story about how she was made.
I can't do anything with these. Stinky must have put the clone controls on lockdown.
That was my fault, Sam.
So she was never a cake!
Flashing 12, and the whole thing went haywire.
So what is she?
He's explaining it right now.
Oh.
I can go
Stop
back.
watching, she's playing DVD.
No, I am, but like... Motherfucker.
People dig to pull off their scheme.
I didn't mean to go through there again, but that's fine.
It's a big box, packed.
Just let me through the... No, not the tunnel of stinkies. Just go through the lasers. Oh, okay. It's actually, you actually just walk into them. Okay.
If only I had more time, I could make it.
No, not to the tunnel of the museum.
It's an old video projector. Jinkies. It's a... I can't do anything with these. I think this body might have needed a few more minutes in the clone tank. I'm still feeling a little doughy.
Flint?
Hiya, Flint.
Hey, Sam. Didn't recognize you without the suit. This is some crazy case, huh?
Yeah, about this antimatter bomb.
Oh, don't sweat it, pal. Once I finish off these hairy mugs, I'll round up those two saps and put a damper on that firecracker. Easy as portfolio diversification.
Yeah, totally.
So, Flint, about this bomb.
Makes things interesting, huh? I told you getting to the bottom of this stinky business would be exciting.
Yeah, but I was kind of hoping I wouldn't explode at the end of it.
Don't sweat it, Sam. I'll make quick work of those bums before the Big Bang.
Any ideas about how I can get that robot from Skunk Ape?
It's all yours once I'm done taking out these goons. Only 28,000 left to go.
Oh, that's a lot. So we're gonna have to work on that a little faster. what is it actually?
Do I go back?
No, we do want to stay here.
Looks like this clone had orders to pick up the Devil's Toy Box.
Oh, the projector.
This photo was probably useful somewhere, but that's not it.
Wait, not in there?
Aha.
Oh, the
Instant
camera.
demonic spell. Pretty sneaky, Stinky.
And since Grandpa Stinky thought he'd made her, he changed his will so that she'd get the diner if anything happened to him.
Holy shit! Heard all the details of Stinky's origin. Well, damn. Just some bitch that came up with a crazy plan to make him think that he made her out of a demon cake. It's a nice and simple plan.
Yeah, real simple.
What? The Devil's Toy Box? How can this be?
Devil's Toy Box?
Satan's like, I still don't. God damn it.
They said the toy box had been destroyed.
Yeah, well, they say a lot of things.
Talking clone? Oh, now I see. You have come to make things difficult for me again. Yes, Sam?
It's true. I have. In all my naked glory.
You might as well give up, Skunk Ape. Once Stinky's done with you, you'll be tossed out like yesterday's bacon fat.
Nonsense. She has been madly in love with me from the moment she saw me.
No.
Animal magnetism like this. You can't just turn it off, you know?
How do you think I feel? Turn yourself in, Skunk Ape. Don't make things any harder on yourself.
Since coming to this dreadful planet, I've been pulled through a rock, shot at, imprisoned for decades, attacked by mole men, pummeled by clones.
When you put it like that, you make it sound make Earth sound pretty shitty.
I mean, you're the one who tried to conquer it, my dude.
Things possibly get harder.
You could do it without the hints turned on?
Oh! Don't say that, Sam!
Hand over that toy robot, and I'll think about turning the toy box over to you.
You're hardly in a position to make demands, Sam.
Yes, I am. I could take these shorts off anytime right now. You don't want to see that.
Taking what I want.
For $23.48.
I'll give you all the money I have in freelance police petty cash.
Such a pitiful amount would barely pay for one of my chest waxing sessions.
Because I'll
Damn,
shoot you
that's gotta
full of
be
lead if you
fucking
don't.
expensive.
Sam, your earth bullets bounce off my hide like the gentle caress of a refreshing spring rain. But please, do your worst.
Well, this is awkward. I seem to have left my gun in my other pants.
For good.
It's the right thing to do.
Then I'll take my riches as ruler of the universe and donate them to cover my carbon offset.
Oh, well.
Because that robot is the only thing that can save my not-so-little buddy.
You Earthlings' dependence on emotion will be your downfall. Well, that and my disintegrator beams.
Because if you don't, I'll blow up the toy box once and for all.
Yeah, you wouldn't dare. The explosion would destroy you along with half this city.
I'd destroy half of any city to save my best pal.
Aww.
Besides, I'm using a loaner body.
You're serious?
I'm just crazy enough to do it.
No, here! Take the robot. Just keep that bomb away from the toy box.
There! Antimatter bomb disabled. Containment protocols canceled.
What is he doing?
Now I better get this robot into Max's brain before Skunk Ape realizes he's been flamboozled.
I like that. Flamboozled.
They can't be wandering through mole tunnels now when there's so little time left to save.
Museum?
They can't be wandering.
Which fucking tunnel? Oh, that one.
Everything under control here, Flint?
Ah, this is as easy as picking lice from a hobo's.
You hear that? Again with the hobos. What's his problem?
He really does have a thing with the hobos.
That's Grandpa Stinky.
No problem, Sam.
Oh, that was Grandpa Stinky. What a good tell.
Yeah, it really was.
Sam to rescue team. Sam to rescue team. Robot acquired. Eat me. Over.
Roger that.
Eat me. Off he goes.
I'm gonna go use the restroom. I will be right back.
Oh, well, okay. Well, I should probably just hold still then. Okay, well, luckily, we have some audiobooks we can play in the meantime.
Flint Paper leaned back in his chair and poured himself another fifth of pineapple schnapps. He'd just killed a great white shark with his bare hands and was about to skin it to upholster another, different chair when she walked in. She was tall, real tall, and pretty too. Plus, she had two eyes, which were both locked on Flint. Knitchlook glanced back to see his igloo engulfed in flames. The muffled screams of the Zebulon invasion force still barely audible over the intermittent explosions of propane tanks. As he held the Eye of Zinthar aloft and watched the sunlight reflected off the sparkling souls trapped inside, Knitchlook realized he had become a man. He plunged the sword of judgment into the still twitching body of a Zebulon drone. Today has been a good day, thought Knitchlook.
Oh no, he's getting too sad. Back to the scary. These things only have 2 loops, Caitlin.
Zach's heart was pounding as he put his ear against the door. Shuffling noises from the other side. He wasn't alone in the house. His hand trembled as he wrapped it around the handle, then summoned every ounce of his strength and courage to raise the axe above his head. The door splintered as he swung the axe again and again, ignoring the terrifying shrieks of, "Why are you doing this?" from the other side of the door.
Shit.
"You've gotta help me, Flint Paper," she screamed hysterically, sneezing into a frilly handkerchief while thinking about shoes and decorating. "My father, the professor, has been kidnapped. If you don't find him, and fast, then the Belgians will get the plans for the mega-neutron bomb." Flint Paper spit out his schnapps in surprise. "Mega-neutron bomb? Even I can't handle something that big. For this, I'll need to call in the big guns. My best friend, Max."
I don't even know if we used this one already.
Robert turned the crank one last time, and the ghost of Zachary Taylor slowly faded away. "Remember what's on the 14-cent first-class airmail stamp from 1922, the Spectre drone before disappearing?" "The St. Louis Arch!" screamed Sophia in excitement. "That means we finally solved the mystery!" Robert shook his head sadly and spat. "No, Sophia. It means you are the long-lost clone of Betsy Ross, and a traitor!" Knutschluck wiped the last remaining ichor and blubber from his carving knife, then sat down on the one patch of ice not covered by walrus intestines. "Why so sad?" asked Paco, his faithful deer-tick companion. "It was a clean kill." "I know," sobbed Knutschluck, "but there was no one here to see it."
Oh, no, no more crying.
Zack ran down the hallway. The vision's coming fast and furious now. A dumbwaiter spraying torrents of pus. An ocelot wearing lederhosen. A beautiful red-haired woman gets a paper cut on her thumb. But when she tries to use the spray antiseptic, the bottle starts screaming at her in Tagalog. Whatever the visions meant, one thing was clear. Something very strange had happened in room 415.
Well, that's I'm out of audio logs, so I gotta kill time. Let's mourn Sal for a while.
Be sure to give him a proper and respectful flushing once this case is over. What do nightmares taste like anyway?
Lukewarm pork suddenly finding itself served in a high school cafeteria and
We'll have to ask about nightmares again.
Years.
What do nightmares taste like anyway?
Carbonated bile with a hint of cilantro served at room temperature and garnished with the toenails of a junior senator.
That's unsettlingly specific. What do nightmares taste like anyway?
Like licking the beads of sweat from the brow of a fevered harpsichordist in a Led Zeppelin cover band.
What do nightmares taste like anyway?
A grapefruit peeled by a young maiden still feeling the warmth of her first kiss on her lips, then wrapped in magazine perfume samples and left on a bench at the Port Authority for 16 days.
What do nightmares taste like anyway?
Pepsi.
What do nightmares taste like anyway?
Sam, there are so many nightmares, each with its own unique flavor. Ask me that question and I can give you an infinite number of answers.
Really? Infinite?
At least 5.
What do nightmares taste like anyway?
Have you ever dreamt of being eaten by a chicken? Like that.
What do nightmares taste like anyway?
Carbonated bile with a hint of cilantro served at room temperature and garnished with the toenails of a junior...
That's...
Okay, we're back to... We're okay.
That cloning chamber is just outside.
How was your day, Carl?
Just play the game. You don't need Caitlin.
I'm not the one who walked away at the last prompt in the game.
So again, why do you need Caitlin?
I'm not gonna do the ending without her.
Why not?
You'll see why.
Well, considering I haven't seen any of the game, saying I would see why isn't going to do anything.
Well, I was gonna ask you to be here at a certain point because I figured you wouldn't need to see anything more.
Well, I'm here now. Show me.
I will as soon as she gets back. How was your day?
Here. I'm here.
Luckily, this playful banter is in fact filling time.
I'm literally telling you to play without her.
I know. I can't do that.
There is no playful banter. I'm just telling you to play.
It's still filling time.
I'll go back to being quiet then.
Damn it. Fleets of giant battle robots commissioned by President Max. Comical mix up with MP3 player program and makes them speak in only dated song lyrics. Head is fitted with a 2-ton nuclear explosive. Aftermarket add-on. Horrible spores. Doesn't mention that they're released from the butt. Sam Jr. We should probably go get his son back. That's not a bad use of our time.
This is no time to go wandering around.
Well, what about your son?
This is no time to go wandering around.
Damn it, Sam!
This is no time to go wandering around.
Well, this is awkward.
It's that toy robot that sends stuff back to the Dark Dimension. And it's the only way to save my formerly little buddy.
Well, let's see if we can shoot anything in this room.
Senseless vandalism has its place, but this isn't it. Senseless vandalism has its place, but this isn't it. Senseless vandalism has its place, but this isn't it. I don't need to shoot anybody. It's enough that they know I have a gun.
Well, also, he's dead, so, you know. Well, that's a good news.
Hey, I didn't expect that to work.
It didn't.
Ah.
Well.
Hey, I didn't expect that to work.
It didn't.
Ah. Senseless vandalism has its place. I don't need to shoot anybody. It's enough that they know I have a gun. I don't need to shoot anybody. It's enough that they know I have a gun.
I mean,
There's
this
only
doesn't
minutes
seem
left.
like a bad
That's a
idea.
surefire way to get my gun license and my medical license revoked.
So do it.
That's a surefire way to get my gun license and my medical license revoked.
Huh. Never stopped you before.
Senseless vandalism has... Senseless vandalism...
There's nothing left I can senselessly vandalize. Oh yeah, right, we never got rid of you.
Senseless vandalism has its place, but this isn't it.
I mean, I guess we could use either on that, but...
That cloning chamber is just outside.
I have nothing to stall for time with in this room. Truly the peak of awful moments to walk away.
Well, you know when she said she's got to use the restroom, that means she's letting the dogs out, getting the food, getting the water, getting her water.
Stuck in purgatory with Sam. That's okay, that's how we want it. I am quite bummed about the nutrition specs.
The what?
Well, if I could have used the nutrition specs, then, I don't know, I could have seen things nutritiously. It seems like a New Game Plus thing.
Cozy. Feel the warmth, Sam. Does it make you drowsy?
Hey, I didn't expect that to work.
It didn't.
Ah! I'll be sure to give him a proper and respectful flushing once this case is over.
I mean, we could do that, but... Wait, that's not the right prompt I wanted. Okay, there we go. Hi, bud. Hi, he's a sweet kitty, right? Ooh, your house is all flattened. That's what you get for walking on it, doofus. There we go, nice and straight. There. Whoa. Awkward. I'm not even sure if talking to them will automatically cause the thing to start. Yeah, it will in fact be the minute... Oh, yeah, it will in fact be the minute I touch this. We will be initiating you. I was only 90% sure. Now I'm 100. If not 110. A week for 8 days and counting. Wait a minute. There's 2 weeks. Insides comfortably accommodate up to 5 adults. That's one way to put that on there. At least 4 separate murder plots. I didn't realize all these things had new descriptions. Poor Sal. Yeah, the toy collection has not gone well for him. Even harder not to love. 45 minutes and counting. Classified. Why I hate 7 Max's volume 1 to 8. Or more or less updated during the Reagan administration. He does taste like himself. I've tried.
I return.
Okay, now we can do the ending.
Does that tumor look normal to you, Dr. Norrington?
It's like nothing I've seen before. Perhaps you can identify why it's pulse.
Hey, I got that robot, and...
Well...
Skunk Ape must have put it back together himself. Watch that trigger.
Once we blast away that dark matter, we should have enough time to remove the... Uh-oh. I think my water just broke.
Pennies?
Sam, we've got to get out of here now.
But Max is...
There is no way I'm having this baby inside a horrible monster!
That horrible monster is my best friend, and we're running out of time to save him. What do we do?
Save Sybil. 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 Save Sybil.
My friend, the most wondrous thing has happened.
It hasn't happened yet, and it's not going to unless we move.
What? Oh, yes, the baby. Whatever. No, my friend, the wondrous thing is that Max has actually committed a selfless act.
Who's this guy?
He's the
It's a long story.
personification of Max's superego.
He got it.
Makes sense.
That means he's more than just pure id. He's capable of self-sacrifice. I've made a terrible mistake. Max is worth saving after all.
Thanks.
So.
Go. Save Sybil. I will stay here and remove this wretched tumor.
But how do we get out of here in time?
Huh?
What's the cards for?
There's something in here you've overlooked.
There is.
Oh, breathe, Sybil. Do you need any water? Or hot towels? Or a complimentary mint?
I need for you to get me out of this monster!
Oh, breathe.
Same one.
Any ideas how we can get out of here?
None that aren't unspeakably unsanitary, I'm afraid.
Well, what a coincidence. That's exactly what I was thinking.
Why does Max have tear ducts? I can't remember the last time I saw him cry.
I can.
Well, except when he was trying to lull his prey into a false sense of security. It won't do any good unless Max is crying, though.
Well, have I got something for us, then?
Knutschluck was 13, and his body was going
Are you
through
sure
a
you're
strange
qualified to remove
transformation.
Max's tumor?
Hair had begun
Sam,
to pop up
I
in
narrated
weird
the
places,
entire
and a line
series of brain
razor-sharp
surgery for
quills
brain
had sprouted
deficients
along
on
his spine.
VHS.
Why
Of
so
course
sad,
I know
asked
what I'm
Tonto.
doing.
These
Oh.
changes are perfectly normal for an Inuit your age. I know, sobbed Knutschluck, but I was hoping for leathery...
Caitlin, you should
bat-like
celebrate. You
wings.
finally predicted something in one of these games.
All right, everybody, let's
Listen
load up
how
and take a quick
overjoyed
getaway.
she is.
Overjoyed.
She's muted.
Good luck, Max's superego. We're all counting on you.
Oh, I didn't
Don't
realize I was
worry,
still
Sam.
muted. I'm sorry.
I'll
But
have
no,
You're
I'm
literally
watching.
always
normal,
muted,
impetuous,
Caitlin.
Oh, I
Always.
also don't,
self
because I
in
know he's
5
streaming, and I don't
Just
want my
go,
fan
and
sounds
hurry.
on there annoying people if they watch.
And the excuse the other 100% of time.
Now, the main charge will impact in 4 minutes.
All right. Get the hell out of here. Aww.
Why aren't we moving?
Wait a second. This isn't the tear duct.
Uh-oh. Tuck and roll. The baby's fine.
Well, that was
It's made of
thoroughly
pennies.
Gesundheit!
Let's get you to the hospital, Mrs. Pandemic Lincoln.
The car doesn't drive anymore.
Lincoln Pandemic?
Could you keep it down? Our head is killing us.
Oh?
Quick, Giant Max, get out of there. The last Maimtron is headed your way. He saved the city. But where did he go?
I almost had everything, and then you had to start slobbering over a stupid piece of rock.
For the last time, my queen, I will get you a diner on the next world we conquer. Just get me far away from... Didn't I tell you to get rid of that cell phone already?
Who could possibly be calling me?
Well.
Max?
Realign the mitochondrial plasmoid transference sequence.
I don't want to hear Caitlin's mic mute even once for the rest of the
As
stream.
I go along. Anyway, I've adjusted the cloning tank, so we should be able to bring Max back as good as new.
Great, Dr. Mama Bosco. Let's do it.
I'll just need a sample of his DNA, one that's less than 1 week old.
Hold on.
Don't worry, Grandpa Stinky. I'm sure Mama Bosco will find some way to get you back into your real body.
No rush. I could get used to this one. I just wish I hadn't left my keys in the other body's pants.
Well, damn.
Do you have
The voice
any of
is
Max's
throwing me,
DNA,
though.
Flynn?
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, Sam. You know I go to the spa and get a good exfoliating scrub and full delousing whenever I hang out with you guys. I'm gonna miss the little guy. He was a real borderline psychotic hero.
Max is always climbing on top of me and beating me up. I've got to be crawling with this DNA, right, Mama Bosco?
I don't doubt it, Sam, but it's got to be fresh to work with my machines. Didn't you pick up anything that whole time you were inside his body?
Well.
Try this, Mama Bosco. It should be crawling with Max DNA. God knows what else.
Perfect. This should only take a few minutes. That should do it.
Welcome back, little buddy. What happened?
It looks like Max's DNA is just too weird for my machines to be able to reproduce. There's nothing we can do. I'm sorry, Sam.
Tough break, Sammo. At least he went out saving the universe.
As president, I'd just like to offer my... I can't do this now. I just can't.
Oh.
Superball, come back!
Well, Caitlin, we did it.
So why did I need to be here?
I didn't mention it. I didn't end up mentioning it for a reason. I just thought it might be a moment.
I'm sure Max will be back in a minute somehow.
That bitch is dead, Caitlin.
Mm-hmm.
No, that bitch is dead. I'm not lying.
Mm-hmm.
Why do you think I was upset that they didn't come back? Keep forgetting that Roger Jackson was fucking everybody in this cast. He fucking loved Telltale. He was even Satan!
But he wasn't computer voice.
No, he wasn't. That was Clementine. Oh yeah, right, the head. Oh.
Oh, hi, Sam.
Holy beer-battered princes of Maine and kings of New England in a glass-bottom boat with a trip-hop DJ and the second runner-up in the Miss Teen Oklahoma pageant. It's past Max in a time-traveling elevator.
What's shaking?
Max, I thought you were... Wait a second, where's the past me?
Oh, yeah, about that. We were on a case, and you got turned into a giant monster with electromagnetic powers, so I kind of had to blow you up. It was horrible.
Well...
So, wanna stop some crimes?
Let's.
Ooh, push all the buttons. I want to scatter some dental retainers throughout the fossil record and see how long it takes anybody to notice.
You crack me up, little buddy.
I need that hat. Saved. I told you that bitch was dead. Maxilla -1 is the trophy. That's good.
That is good.
That's a joke that only worked this year. That's funny.
I'm sure it was.
No, Caitlin, I can sincerely promise you that trophy was not named that in 2010, because all the other trophy names stayed.
That's why I'm sitting.
Well,
I
Caitlin.
was here for no reason.
Well, to be honest, I thought there'd be a little bit more Caitlin Weaver.
I mean, I knew it was gonna work out somehow.
So you say. Anyway.
I mean, it did.
How are you feeling, Caitlin? Now that it's all done,
It was fun.
we had a good time, didn't we? We stopped some robbers. We beat up some mafia men. We killed the internet. We became president. We witnessed the unholy matrimony and God-fearing combination of whatever the hell Abe Lincoln did with his fucking granite penis. That's a big one. I'm trying to remember all of season 2 now. Oh yeah, Santa. Satan. Santa and Satan. Important wordplay. Easter Island, I was struggling to remember that episode. Fucking... I barely have to mention the reality TV. The time travel, of course. That came back up. And, God damn it, Sal. One day. Well, unless Telltale decides to do the right... unless Skunkgate decides to do the right thing and come back for a 4th season, of which if they had been deciding to cook, I imagine they've been cooking for a while already. I'm guessing that might... I hope that's why this remaster took an extra 2 years for some reason. Because this shit just went off the map for a while. But unless that happens, this is the end of these boys. Unless I can get the VR game working, but I really do not want to work with PSVR 1 again. I would love it if they port it to 2, but they're not gonna. So I guess it just remains stranded. Or maybe one day. Tell you what, if they actually announce a 4th season, we'll do the VR stuff. Why not? Properly this time. I'm gonna help fucking terribly with the first time. Alright. That was the Devil's Playhouse. We were enveloped by Max's snot. And Caitlin will forever have to think about the image of Abe Lincoln's giant granite penis getting its way up in Sybil.
I guarantee you Caitlin's gonna forget that in less than a day.
Yeah, goddamn right, hopefully. Trauma should be forgotten.
Yeah. You'd wish you could forget that. Who could?
Me!
If anyone could, unfortunately, yeah. Alright. Well, that's it for us. I hope... oh my god, this fucking guide website is trying to send me just so many fucking other guides. What the fuck is Pants Quest? Is that a real game? That sounds made up. Anyway. That'll be it for us. That was... I would say 16. Unfortunately, 17 streams. Started the year off on this, and here we are. Do the right thing, Skunkgate. Do the right thing. Alright, get the fuck out of here.